Cops are supposed to uphold the law and ensure that no one is doing anything illegal. However, sometimes these idiots overstep their authority and get humiliated by ordinary citizens. Just like this cop, who was first owned by this man and then by his sergeant.
Does it look like he has someone in his passenger seat?
How's your guys' night going?
Pretty good.
Side, okay? So, like, so, because I gotta move this from side to side.
Yeah, I know, but I got I'm handicapped too. So.
Okay, then I get that. So, I'll run you over to call now, so lower your key just a little bit. You got following?
Hey, my alarm, man.
Open your eyes only.
The officer went on to claim that the man driving the car was intoxicated as he started to conduct an eye test on him. The driver was surprised at this as he had had nothing to drink earlier. Still, he had to continue with what the officer had asked him to do.
I'm looking at that.
You got to stay focused on it. Follow your eyes only and keep it in your focus. Okay?
That?
Yeah.
I didn't understand what you were telling me. Man, I'm going to hard for me to stay focused, man. I just got to look at the I don't have it, you know what I mean? I'm just... Okay. Ready? You know it's hard to do.
Otherwise, I'd be concerned about whether the safety is high in general. I think that you're probably not giving your husband enough credit.
I'm trying.
The driver had no issues performing the eye test, but the officer wasn't convinced and asked him to complete other field sobriety tests. However, the driver refused, noting that the officer wasn't demonstrating them himself.
Come on, man. Now you go to it. I let you do that to show you.
So, but you're not focused now, so I can do what I need to do.
I'm trying to do it, man. This is not that.
So let's go and try something else. No, you don't have to follow and nothing like that. You might even go put your together just like that. I have mine. Put your arms down by your side. And when have you do? Because I'm going to turn it all the way back.
Yeah, you're trying to do this. Come on, bro. Shit, I have a hard time doing that. You can do that yourself?
Yes. So when I do is you're turn it all the way back. You're going to close your eyes. And when I say the word begin, I want you to think of 30 seconds in your head. I keep moving 30 seconds pass. I want you to open your eyes.
No, I can't do that, man. It's hard. You know, it's hard for me to comprehend. You understand that? Like, I have issues, dude. Like, I literally have issues. I've been gone 10 years, and I'm barely learning how to drive and function, man. And you're freaking me out, man, for real. You really, because this is really, like she just told you, man.
Over the years, we have seen countless officers refuse the field sobriety tests themselves, claiming that they are designed to make you fail them. The driver claimed he was too nervous, which could easily affect his performance.
My big thing is
I'm okay. I'm okay, man.
So,
you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, you're making me think that these are hard.
So, but you not doing.
No, by me, I don't matter. I'm nervous, right? You got me. You know what I mean? I don't like being around. So you asked me, can I get my hat, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, I just get nervous, man. I have issues with myself. So, you know, you put me on the clearest.
So, are you going to do these this time?
What? I mean, what do I have? I mean, I try.
So remember what I said to you? When I told you to put your elbow back.
I can't do that, man. With my hand. It's going to be hard.
Any reason why you can't do that?
Because I'm just, I mean, I don't know.
Well, technically, he was right. If you suffer from anxiety, you will most likely fail your sobriety test. By the looks of it, he appeared pretty normal, but the officer was focused on escalating the situation.
You're not able to do these, but I think it's failing based on your age. So if you don't want to do what you have to do, then
yeah, you had me nervous, man. And my feet, you know, I got issue with my check. I got issue with my feet and stuff. You can see on my shit. I'm trying to get, I got my toes on the ego. I don't need a bullshit shit.
So let me just take a look at that again.
I'm trying, I feel like I'm not trying, man. I'm trying to do that.
apologize just one more time and take a look at it. Okay?
They asked me to come out. You know, she's arguing with me. She never argued with me. I just want to show you that, hey,
So what was last week?
yeah, it's me. I just woke up and saw it go on.
Initially, there was no reason to conduct this traffic stop. However, what began as an illegal stop was about to get much worse for the poor guy.
So here's the deal. Based off everything I've seen, background, you're going over 10 miles, likely speeding. Let me finish. Your eyes are bright and highlighted after you need to and everything else like that. I don't feel comfortable to do that kind of work. So you're going to have to watch it. So put his hands behind your back. Behind your back.
Why are you taking me to gym?
Go put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, I'm okay, man. Come on, sir. Why are you doing this?
Give me 1 second. Let me ask you.
But that's wrong with me. Come on, man. See,
Let's go to my car real quick.
why are you lying? Can I get a look? Why are you lying like that?
Let's go to my car and I'll explain everything here in a second.
Why? I'm not. That's bullshit, man. You lying to me.
Alright, Caesar, let's go to the car.
And that's what you get for trusting the cops. The driver was completely compliant from the start and showed no disrespect. However, despite his cooperation, he ended up in handcuffs as the officer planned to take him to the police station.
Alright, Caesar, just so you know, you do have everything in time, and you take
No, I want to know. Listen,
let me finish.
Sir, stop, man. You lied to me, man. I have issues, man. I got mental issues. And I can try, you know what I mean? I've been down 10 years. And you're using something. I don't, man. I told you the truth. I'm not trying. Yes, man. But you got me, man. I have dude. I'm telling you, man. I got issues. I do, man. I didn't cause none of this. I'm minding my own business, man. You know what I'm saying? Gee, I don't understand. Put that in my arm. I have issues right in my arm, bro. Please.
Can I finish talking?
Yes, you can.
So you have the right to remain silent, and you say can be used for a law. Yes.
The man claimed that he had some mental health issues, but the officer completely negated his statement. He proceeded to arrest him, and when the man asked for a breathalyzer test, the officer had a shocking reaction to the request.
Do you have anything that's going to hurt me, hopefully harm me?
No, yeah, I got a little knife for you.
Perfect, I appreciate it. Do you have anything else on you that's going to harm me?
No, I mean, just a flashlight.
Perfect. Alright, you want to take this car for me?
We're here for you, bro, just so you know.
Who, me?
Yeah, we're here for you to make sure that with you
Yeah,
anymore.
but
Yeah, I know. He could have just gave you the breathalyzer.
What's up, man?
So, one bit car?
Give me a breathalyzer.
So I'm not suspecting alcohol, that's all.
No, give me a breathalyzer like you said, man.
I never said anything about breathalyzer.
Why you arrested me? I didn't do
Go and
nothing,
face the car.
man.
Go and face the car.
Wait, come on,
Face the car.
please. I'm asking you, sir.
Face the car, so I can search you. I'll put you in the car and I'll answer any question that you have.
That's why you wanted to get me out of the car, man. That's it. It's all about you.
Hey, you said you couldn't get in the same right, so I can't really answer any questions.
Yeah, well, I want to get you got my lawyer.
So you can talk to her in a sec, but I gotta search you to make sure you got nothing.
I don't have nothing, man. I don't care. You can search me.
The officer claimed he never suspected the man of consuming alcohol, making it unclear why he was being arrested. Soon after, the officer began to search him unlawfully.
Come on. It's crazy, man. I'm not going over, man. I want I didn't do that, man.
You know, this is the first time I met you.
I'm all in. I drink French.
So here's this.
I get good, man. I'm just trying to look good, sir.
I got to see the website and here's the deal. As long as you're cool with so far you have that, you'll be out of here in about an hour. So We gotta do some processing. Once you process, we'll get you out, okay?
He was frustrated by the cop's behavior and couldn't believe the treatment he received. Soon, the officer escalated the situation by forcefully pushing him inside the police cruiser.
He's really so dude. You gotta really get that. Dude, stop. I want to. No. I came out and you got me out. Like, do what you want to do.
If I have to, I will.
I'm gonna do it. I'm handicapped. If you want that, what you want to do, I'm asking you. I'm having. I want to touch my wife. This dude is this fuck. Get away from me. Can you come here, sir? Please. I don't. Dude, no, man. I'm trying to be cool. You lied to me, man. I told you I had issues, dude. You lied to me, man. Come on, man. You told me, I did everything you asked me to do, sir. I don't.
Sit down and I will talk to your wife.
Let's do it.
Everything I've said, I'm not lying. I told you. I want to take everything.
I'm okay, man. I don't know why you're acting like
So,
that.
sit down. That's a lot of this. That you need to speak to the car. Because when you sit down with me and when you put the seatbelt on you, I will have the other way to talk to you to the car.
Yeah, but you're gonna take me first, dude. That's what I'm saying.
First, why? Now have a seat.
You better not shut me.
I told you. I will leave and I will let you talk to your wife. I don't want to. I don't want to leave any force.
I'm not even doing no force.
Have a seat.
Hey, bro, don't do that, bro.
Then have a seat.
Hey, man. Stop.
in.
Man, you better stop your shit. For real. I've been nice to you, man.
The sergeant witnessed the pushing and shoving and stepped in to help. He de-escalated the situation and taught the aggressive and ignorant cop a much-needed lesson.
Can you call somebody else? I don't trust this guy right here, man. Like, look at this eyes, like he's just hungry the fuck. I didn't do shit, man. I told him I had
What's your first name, man?
Caesar.
Caesar?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. What has happened has occurred. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you hop in the back of the seat. Once we get you secured up here, I'm gonna have this officer roll down your back window so you can come in and your wife's gonna come talk to you. She already has an idea of kind of how to get you picked up here in a little bit, but the only way we can make this go quickly and so that we guarantee we can get you out in a reasonable amount of time tonight is that this goes smoothly. So unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do or say here to undo whatever this officer saw. I wasn't here for all of it. That's why there's always
man,
time.
That's
why we have
Hey man, get your hand. I'm gonna go in. I do my work.
Here, this is why we have court, everything else. We get your time to explain your side of everything. Again, you know more about this than I do, but
The sergeant was doing an excellent job as he calmed down the aggressive driver who had been hard done by the tyrant cop. His behavior was courteous. Therefore, the driver agreed to his commands and calmly sat in the back of the cruiser.
so let's just so that again things go smoothly. Let's just hear me out on this, man. Like we gotta go through this process at this point. What has occurred has occurred. We're just going smoothly. Makes things better for you, so that you get out in a reasonable amount of time. If things don't go smoothly at a certain point, if you're not cooperative throughout the process and stuff, you may end up having to book you and stuff, and I have zero desire to keep you in jail tonight. I would like you to be able to get home and go home with families. I know, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Thank you.
Well, this junior cop surely learned his lesson from his boss and will not repeat such behavior in the future. This cop was disciplined, but the next officer paid much more for his mistake.
How much you been able to drink? I had a beer. Just one? All night? Yes, sir.
On December 3rd, 2023, a New Mexico State police trooper was on his routine patrol route when he observed a car speeding. He clocked it at 90 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone, and that's when he pulled it over.
How's it going? Not too bad. Officer New Mexico State Police. Understand the reason I'm stopping you? Way too fast. What's up with the speed? Got you. Driver's license? Just your driver's license. Cool. Step on another vehicle for me, please. Any weapons? Cool. Sit on out.
The The trooper soon discovered that the person driving the car was also a New Mexico State police officer, Edgar Madrid. The trooper soon discovered that there was a bigger problem than speeding.
About 85, sir.
90? 65, what's the rush?
Just trying to get us off.
Okay. Why are you walking away from me?
Oh, no reason, sir.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
I had a beer.
Just one? All night?
Yes, sir.
You lying to me?
No, sir.
Cool. Hands right to the side. Step forward. Any head injuries?
Yes, sir.
Any contacts?
No, sir.
Okay, put your feet
Well,
together.
I have my contacts, actually.
Soft or hard?
Soft.
The officer himself admitted to having drunk a beer, and the trooper noticed his watery eye. Therefore, he proceeded with the field sobriety tests, starting with the mandatory eye test that would prove everything.
You go upward now. Follow my finger upward, please.
Yes, sir.
Any injuries to your legs or feet that are going to prevent you from walking, balancing, turning? Last name?
Madrid.
First name?
Edgar.
AR?
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday, Madrid? Those shoes comfortable to walk in?
Yes, sir.
No injuries, correct?
No, sir.
Alright, sit tight, okay, Edgar? Edgar, I'm gonna have you stand right here facing your truck.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to picture the imagine laying on the ground from where your left foot is, straight on front to the rear bumper of your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
This line's gonna be approximately the width of your shoe. Do you understand that?
The trooper noticed his eyes bouncing and was almost convinced he was above the legal limit. However, he stuck to the protocol and continued with the other tech.
Hands out of your pocket for me, please. I'm gonna have you put your left foot on that imaginary line. Take your right foot, place it directly in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe. Stop right there. Hands directly at your side. I will need you to remain in that position there until I'm going to give you all the instructions. You will not start the test until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Go and begin, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay? Do you have any questions? No questions at all? Go and begin, sir.
2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2025, 2026, 2027.
Go and stop.
The officer wasn't convinced about his performance, so he asked how much he had to drink. Shockingly, he had a different answer this time, forcing the cop to make the arrest.
Mr. Madrid, it's been more than one drink, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
How much have you really had to drink?
Had 2 Coors Light and Dirty Bourbon, sir.
2 dirty, 2?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be driving. You know that,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And this is gonna hurt. It really is. But you know all the fields, right?
Yes, sir.
It's sad. It really is. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Leave them there. Madrid. 1:40 a.m. You are being arrested for DWI.
The officer proceeded with the search before taking him to the police cruiser.
Go spread your feet. You're under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test.
Madrid didn't resist the officer, but declined to take a breathalyzer test, knowing that his license would be seized for up to a year. The officer then proceeded to escort him to the police station.
Do you agree to take our test? Yes or no? No, sir. I will continue. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Do you now agree to be tested? We'll consider your actions and refuse to be tested this time. Mr. Madrid, open your mouth, please. Stick your tongue out. Lift it up to the sky. Do you have anything in your mouth you eat, drink, smoke? Have a seat. Watch out. Just make note at 0140 hours, so the driver 1015, 1047. Like consent was read.
Next up, we have this absurd police officer who thought he could escalate situations as much as he wanted.
I'm here for your protection. Why? Because these people are criminals and will f***ing you over the first chance they get. Yeah, go ahead and smile and kiss them until it happens to you. I'm a 30-year veteran and I got pulled over and yanked out of my car because I refused to ID because it was an illegal stop. Yeah. Look at just Google Connecticut State Police and how much shit they're in. How much shit ma'am, what's your badge number and name, please?
Badge number 366.
Thank you for your professionalism. Where's the other? Good for you.
The female officer identified herself and didn't seem too angry. However, another officer was sitting inside the police cruiser, and things were about to take a turn for the worse as Samuel went over to record him.
Yeah, thank you for yours. How many combat tours? 2. Yeah, too many. Where's the other pig that won't identify?
He's getting some stuff out of his car. He'll be out shortly.
He refused to identify. You might want to bring that up with a commander. It's part of your policy. I know you know, but he said it's not. So he's not only a pig, he's a liar. Fucking piece of shit. What, your dog gonna protect you? Scumbag.
Get away.
No,
back
dude,
up.
don't touch me.
Back up.
Do
Turn
not
around,
touch me.
Turn around, put your hand by your
Dude,
back.
why?
Turn around.
Why? I asked you a question. I asked you a question.
Officer Sulik came out swinging at the auditor and knocked him down, along with his camera. Samuel's head struck the pavement, causing him to bleed and suffer injuries in the process.
Oh, oh, oh my God.
Hand behind your back.
Oh my God.
Hand behind your back.
All right, dude.
Hand behind your back.
All right, dude.
Hand behind your back now.
I'm trying to. You just f***ed up my head. God, I got a wound from the vet. And my shoulders all f***ed up from the war. Please.
Hands in front of you. Hands in front of you.
I can't see. I can't see.
Other hand.
Sure. Dude, I just asked a question.
No,
what your name
was.
was.
My car and I told you to back up.
But I can go up to your car.
No, you can't.
I can. This is going to be a big lawsuit.
Okay.
Okay.
Samuel kept shouting for help, but the officers didn't respond. Moreover, the female officer didn't intervene to de-escalate the situation, allowing Officer Sulik to keep making matters tough for him.
You just f***ed up, my friend.
Okay.
Your qualified immunity is gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna get.
I need medical help. I request a supervisor. I request a supervisor.
I got your ID.
Please record this.
Your phone is still recording.
I request a supervisor.
Negative, just names.
I request a supervisor. I do not consent to searches or seizures.
Well, you're under arrest. So
Well, for what? Then read me my rights.
I'm not asking you questions.
Samuel was arrested without any reason, and he was made to sit there with his head bleeding for 10 minutes before the EMS arrived. The female officer handed him his phone back, but didn't have the courage to release him from the handcuff.
Can you hand me my phone, please? Thank you. What's the crime I committed? Obstruction's a physical, not verbal.
Also approach the police car.
I can do that.
Very quick. You cannot get close to her.
I can. I can go and take pictures inside it.
In the middle of an investigation.
But I don't know what you're doing.
And you also, he's got a canine and everything. So
But I don't know what you're doing. He could have said, "Excuse me, sir, back up," and I was still 4 feet away.
you could have been armed.
Oh my God, I could have been. Really? Is that what you're going to use?
You've seen the news.
Oh no, I have. Oh, is that how we're going to play this? Is that how we're going to do this?
guys-
Officer safety.
The same thing
Off
for
the
you.
first officer. Yeah, but you're a police officer, not me.
I'm not yelling at you, so why are you yelling at me?
Because I'm.
I know you're
Why am I yelling at you?
I know why
Because
you're
I'm
yelling.
aggravated. I defended the Constitution for 26 years and get treated like this by some Nazi mother.
The veteran was absolutely pissed at the officers, and even though the female officer did initially appear to be calm and composed, she kept defending the action of the tyrant.
You have a head injury? He hit the ground.
I didn't hit the ground. I got plowed into the ground by the pig. In my own town, taking pictures of the police is illegal, I guess.
All right, sir, so we're separate from them, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, dude, you're my boys.
All right, we're here to treat you. We don't want to have any trouble, okay?
Is a supervisor on the way? So we can, he's not coming out?
For him, no.
Can I get a supervisor on site, please?
Hey, boss.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Kevin,
Okay, I'm Colby.
where's my wallet? I want it back. You had no right to take it. You haven't arrested me. You got me in custody. You haven't read me my Miranda rights or told me what I'm being arrested for. I want that information now, or I want my wallet back. God, this dude is just a fucking idiot.
After getting treatment, Mr. Garrison was charged with 2 counts of interfering. However, the veteran never obstructed the cops or posed any threat to them. Soon after this incident, he planned to file a civil rights lawsuit against the officer in the city. He started a GoFundMe campaign, which has successfully raised almost $8,000. Very soon, he will be suing the cop and hopefully get the justice he deserves. We hope this tyrant learns his lesson, but this next auditor took these ignorant officials to the cleaners on the spot.
You have no legitimate purpose to be here. You need to exit this space. You may stand outside.
In August 2023, First Amendment auditor Jean-Paul Reyes decided to conduct a First Amendment audit at the New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision. However, just as he made his way in, he was met with resistance from a parole officer.
This is the parole lobby here. Yes, ma'am. I don't need any help at the moment. I don't need any help at the moment, ma'am.
Okay, you cannot be here if you're not here to see anyone for parole.
There's a sign that says for visitors. I'm here to do a FOIL request for some public documents.
Are you recording?
I'm taking some pictures and video.
Okay, you cannot do that.
Why can't I do that? There was a lot of signs up front. None of them said that there was no pictures or videos allowed.
We do not take photos in here.
What'd you say?
I'm Parole Officer Franklin. There's no one here in this building, and we are not taking photos in here. The FOIL request can be made on the website. You don't need
I could do it in person though, right?
No, we don't do a FOIL request here.
Why not? You're the agency with the records.
FOIL request here. You can request that online with the link.
The woman was wrong. The building was public, and anyone could enter it, and Sean had every right to film inside. Seeing her aggressive demeanor, Sean decided to teach her a lesson.
So I will ask you to leave because we cannot have any filming in here.
So the only reason you're asking me to leave is because I'm recording?
Am I making myself clear?
Ma'am, you are very clear. I can hear you perfectly fine. I just, you're not my parole officer. I don't have a parole officer, and you don't have no authority over me. So I would ask that you de-escalate a little bit and talk to me with some respect, the same way I've been talking to you with respect, ma'am.
I'm talking to you respectfully.
Do I make myself clear? Is that talking to somebody with respect, ma'am?
Not a problem. You want us to keep standing there?
You don't like it, do you?
After seeing that Sean wouldn't back down so easily, she left the place and called her fellow parole officers, who were even worse when it came to understanding the law.
Hey, how are you?
So this gentleman is requesting for FOIL. I explained to him, FOILs are not done here. They're done through a request online. He's recording us. He's not on parole. I've asked him to leave. He won't leave.
I'm just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible area, sir. May I get your name? I'm trespassing? How am I trespassing? This is a public lobby. Can I just get your names and badge numbers?
If you're not on parole and you have no business here.
All three of them appeared nervous and shocked when they confronted Sean, as they lacked the knowledge to tackle him. They were too proud to accept that he was legally allowed to carry out filming. However, one of the parole officers proved a little too difficult.
I do have business here.
What's your business?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story. This is a publicly accessible area. This is a lobby. I'm working on a story on the New York State Department of Correction and Community Supervision.
Okay. They have a unit that deals with, if you want information from DOCCS, that they can provide that to you.
Oh, I'm sure they do have a unit that provides information. I just like to go randomly and unexpectedly to public offices and publicly accessible offices and conduct my investigation. May I get your names and badge numbers?
Preston, 1939.
What would you say, sir?
Preston, 1939.
Preston? And your name?
I'm P.O. Rookwood 9.
You're the one that said I was trespassing. I'd like to know who says I'm trespassing.
I'm not getting mad.
Why would that? Are you a public servant?
I'm not getting mad.
Do you work for the public, sir?
Of course.
So why wouldn't you acknowledge yourself to a member of the public?
So I'm not
Well, you don't know who anybody is until you meet them.
Exactly. I don't know who you are.
And you just met me.
I don't know who you are.
At this point, Sean realized he was up against some tyrants, so he asked for a supervisor.
So you're not going to provide your name? Are you a supervisor here?
No.
None of you are supervisors?
No.
Can I speak to a supervisor?
They went to go get it.
And you told me your name and badge number, right, sir? Thank you. Appreciate the professionalism.
Sir, the supervisor has instructed you to leave. You're trespassing. If you stay on the premises, we're going to call the police department and have you arrested for trespassing.
You can call the police department. It's fine. This is a publicly accessible area. I'm here conducting lawful business. How is this a restricted area if the door is open? I don't understand.
Actually, the door is not supposed to be open.
The door is not supposed to be open?
It should be buzzed in. So maybe it didn't lock from the last person who left. But this is a restricted area.
Despite being threatened with an arrest, Sean made it clear that he wouldn't surrender his constitutional rights. Finally, the supervisor arrived, who wasn't any different from the other official.
Well, the door was wide open. Hey, sir, how are you? Hey, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Are you a supervisor here?
Yes, sir.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Identification?
I don't have any identification on me, and I wouldn't hand it over if I did.
What's the purpose of your visit?
So I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. I'm here to exercise my First Amendment right, just to gather some information. I'm working on a story on the New York State Department of Corrections.
Excuse me.
Sure, sir.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
You have no ID.
I wasn't aware that I need to carry ID, sir.
You're in a government building, in a law enforcement building. Do you have identification?
I wasn't aware I was
You're
obligated
not
to carry
answering the
identification,
question,
sir.
Do you have identification?
No, and if I did, I
No
wouldn't give it
photo
to you.
identification.
No, and if I did, I wouldn't give it to you, sir. I haven't broken any laws.
Shortly after, the supervisor left as he got a call. Sean remained in the room with the other officers momentarily before the supervisor arrived back. And this time, he had a much more straightforward agenda against him.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have identification with you?
You asked me that several times already, sir, and I don't. And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you.
You have no legitimate purpose to be here. You need to exit this space. You may stand outside. Otherwise, you will be arrested.
For what?
Okay? Trespass.
This is a public
You
building.
have no legitimate business here. Please leave.
My legitimate business is asking questions of government officials. I'm here to ask
we do not
questions.
speak to the media. I can give you a number that you can call and speak to. Please exit
Okay, so
the
can you
building.
grab me the
I will
number?
give it to you. Please exit the building.
All right. I'm just going to take some pictures of these
There's
publicly
no-
accessible.
I need you to exit the building.
Sir,
now.
this is a small lobby. I'm just here to
Excuse
grab
me.
some content
Sir,
for my story, and then I'll be on my
excuse
way.
me.
Okay?
I need you to leave the building.
And I
Do you
will
understand?
as soon as I'm done
No.
conducting my lawful
I-
business,
no,
sir.
You have no lawful business here.
I do,
Please,
sir.
no. You have not produced identification as requested by me. I'm the supervisor in this building.
I don't have to
I
provide
need
you
to-
identification.
Okay, then you have to leave.
The supervisor was getting increasingly impatient with each minute, and his demeanor worsened. Despite this egregious behavior, Sean wasn't to be intimidated, as he kept questioning him back.
Maddie's on the phone with them now.
There's,
Presley, get him on the phone.
there's no need to waste law
Sir,
enforcement's
please
time.
exit the building.
This is a constitutionally protected activity.
You have to leave. This
Are you
is
law
a
enforcement?
Yes.
You're in law enforcement?
Yes. Please exit the building. You have no legitimate.
So you're saying
purpose
if I
to
don't
be-
exit the building, you're going to arrest me?
You will be arrested. Please exit the building.
And your name is?
My name is Officer Koshin.
Koshin?
Koshin,
Officer Koshin.
please.
All right, officer. Your name, Koshin, will be on the federal civil rights lawsuit,
Please
okay?
exit the building. Thank you.
And your name?
You have refused to
And your name?
provide any documentation.
I'm asking
Please
one
leave.
of your officers their
Please
name,
leave.
and they're not providing their
They do
name.
not have to answer you. Please leave.
All right,
If
well,
you have a,
we'll figure out
if you
who he
provide
is.
identification, we'll be more than happy to talk to you. I will
So
send
because
that-
I
will
don't have
give you
identification,
that
you're
number.
not going
Please
to
leave.
talk to me?
Please leave.
It's truly bizarre to see public officials acting like this, and Sean was visibly frustrated by this treatment. He went on to give them one final lecture before departing the building.
Sir, this is ridiculous. This is a small lobby. This is a small public lobby. I've already seen everything that I can see. This is ridiculous for you to be
please
acting
leave.
this way and for your officers to be acting this way,
Please.
especially her. Do I make myself clear over there?
Please
Because that's not
leave.
the way you treat members of the public. I don't care if they're on parole or not. Do you understand me?
Sir, you do not
Okay,
have a legitimate
great.
business here.
I'll wait for law enforcement to come and we'll talk to them, okay?
I'm law enforcement as myself, so I'm directing you.
Then you're in direct violation of your oath that you took to
I'm
uphold
not.
the United States
Please
Constitution,
leave.
sir.
You
Yes,
do
you
not
are.
have a
I'll wait for law
legitimate
enforcement to come and I'll speak to them and see what they have
You
to
do
say
not
about
have a
this.
legitimate
Because you're
business.
violating my constitutional rights right now, sir. That's what you're doing. And your other officers here are being unprofessional, which makes sense because you're their supervisor, right?
After being illegally trespassed from the building, Sean contacted the New Rochelle Police Department to come over and serve justice. Soon, a couple of officers arrived at the scene, and the auditor briefed them about the earlier encounter.
How you doing today? You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah. Cruz 1013.
Cruz 1013. Thank you. Hi, ma'am. And your name and badge number, please? Duncan 1049. Thank you. Thank you. So I guess you were called here just because I'm filming in publicly accessible areas of this facility and around. I'm an independent journalist. My name's Sean. I'm working on a story for the Department of Corrections. And they didn't seem to like that I was in the public lobby. I was in the lobby. It says visitors welcome this way. There was no restricted access of anything, no signage that said it was restricted, but they're claiming that it's a restricted area, even though it's a public lobby. So they said they were going to call you. I said I would wait out here until you guys came to see what you guys had to say about it. All right? Yeah, sure. No problem. Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem.
The cops entered the Department of Corrections, and Sean hoped for an apology. However, they had a pretty unusual claim to make, which left the auditor puzzled.
So we're going to be able to get all the body camera footage. Hey, Sarge, how are you? You mind if I get your name and badge number, Sergeant?
Sure, 34.
34, Murphy?
Yes.
Thank you, Sarge. I appreciate it. Thank you. I will be getting the body camera footage. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to get the body camera footage of what they're saying for full transparency. Stay tuned to the channel so you don't miss the body camera footage video when that comes in. It's always very interesting to hear what they have to say when they think no one's listening. Not many people request body camera footage, so they're not really worried about what they're saying inside. I've caught, as you all know, so many law enforcement officers saying the most egregious things when their body camera's on. It's ridiculous. Hey, Sarge. Hi.
So I'm just trying to find out what's your reason. What are you doing to be exact?
Oh, so my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content in publicly accessible areas for a story I'm working on. Sean, S-E-A-N. It's part of my story.
Okay, are you aware that this is a private property?
This isn't private property. This is public property.
As far as I'm concerned, I was told by Mr. Barry Jacobson, the owner of this property. It's a private property, so I'm just trying to find out right now, did he give you permission to video record?
Barry Jacobson?
Yes.
A private individual?
He's the owner.
According to these cops, the building was owned by a private individual. But despite this, it was currently serving as a public office, and Sean had every right to be there. He once again countered the cops, proving his competency regarding the law.
Oh, so he leases the section out to the New York State Department of Corrections Community Supervision?
There's two companies inside this building.
Okay.
We have the Department of Corrections and what is...
Like a drug rehab?
Yes. Yes, we were informed that Mr. Barry Jacobson owned the building. We called him. We asked him if he gave anyone any permission to be on this property currently right now to be able to record in. He said no, he didn't give anyone any permission, but he would like to know who's out here.
Technically, if a government agency is leasing the property, it then becomes under the government agency's control for as far as publicly accessible areas. It's a government agency, it's funded by taxpayers. But if someone else owns this property and they don't want me here, that's fine. I don't need permission to be here. There's no restricted area signs. There's no keep out private property signs. So there's no way of me knowing that. So I have every right to be here currently. If the owner of the property doesn't want me here, that's a different story. I already got all the content that I needed, so...
Sean was technically correct, as the place had been leased to the government and was now a public building. However, despite this, he decided to end his audit as he made his way out of there.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day, okay? Take care. Stay safe out there.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks for not violating my rights today. You wouldn't do that? Great. Thanks, Doug.
The auditor did own those tyrants, but the actions of these next cops will leave you horrified.
Roll down your back window.
Why you got gun out?
Roll down your back window.
Why is the gun out?
Because you weren't pulling over. Roll down your back window now.
I didn't see you.
Roll down your back window. Roll down your back window.
You can't see the car. It's way too dark. Just roll the back window. Just roll the back window down first. Can't see anything in the back of the car. Is there anybody back there? Okay, just roll the windows down before we break them. How does that sound then?
Listen, I'm going to pull you out of the car if you don't roll your back window down. What are you doing?
You're doing too much.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Sir, get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
We got 2 weeks taking the car, please.
Get out of the car. You got a window puncher now.
The man driving the car was later identified as 22-year-old Marvin Taylor, who refused to lower the windows. He claimed that he was too afraid as the cops had their weapons drawn. On the other hand, the officers were threatening to break the window.
Sir, you need to get out of the car. I'm going to break your window.
What is the problem?
I'm going to break your window. Get out of the car. I'm going to break your window.
What did I do?
I'm going to break your window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. I'm not playing around. Get out of the car.
Chill out. Why you doing
Get out. Now. Get out of the car.
Yo, chill out, bro. Yo, for what? What did I do? Oh,
stop.
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck, son? Yo, nah, bro, nah. Yo, what the fuck did I do? Yo!
The cops could have de-escalated the matter and talked to him more calmly. However, one of the officers took no time breaking the window and directly attacking Taylor. Multiple officers ganged up on Taylor, who hadn't committed a crime, as they attempted to arrest him. What could have been a simple situation escalated into a bizarre altercation, ending with Taylor being handcuffed.
Yo, help me! Help me!
Stop grabbing my hand. Stop grabbing my hand. You
Help
understand?
me! Help me! Help me! I didn't do shit! I didn't... Yo, help me!
Bro, you got drugs on you. Stop
No,
moving.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I promise I don't. Man.
He's gone. All right. Bro, for that.
Come on, bro.
You're an idiot, bro.
Come out. What the fuck was that for? What the fuck is y'all doing?
Stand up.
What the fuck? Yeah, record the whole shit, man. What the fuck is they doing?
Stop.
Bro, I can't get my crock. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is y'all doing?
You're not going to leave. We're going to need that for evidence.
Yeah, bro, don't. Bro, record the whole shit, bro.
Yeah, we will.
Record the whole thing.
The cops proceeded to search him before placing him inside the police cruiser. They searched his car, but not surprisingly, couldn't find anything of substance inside.
Fucking wrong. Bruh, yo.
No, get in the car.
What the fuck wrong with y'all?
What's up?
Yo, he walking up to my car with a gun. Like, he didn't point it, but he got it out. And I was telling him to put the gun away. He put the gun away. Never was really trying to tell me why he pulled me over. So I didn't hop out the car. He told me I never got out the car. They broke my window, pulled me out the car, doing all type of shit. Now my car about to get towed. All this other shit for what?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because your car's getting towed because it's uninspected. So we have to tow it because of that. It's not roadworthy per the state of New York. I'd have to go look, but it comes up that it's expired.
After arresting him, the officer approached him and started talking about the incident, something that he should have done before breaking his window and dragging him across the road.
Why'd you put your window up? Why didn't you talk to him?
No, I was, but he never told me. I asked him, he told me get out the car. I said, what? He said, just get out. Like, he wasn't trying to give me no reason. Like, why would I just get out? I've been, before I got pulled over 10 times before. They asked me for my license. He never asked me for my license, so I didn't get out the car. So he broke my window.
Okay. All right. But you had your window up?
Yeah, and my sunroof was up. Like, when
I'm just asking, why wouldn't you? Because you've been told.
Because he had a gun. That's the reason why. Why would I roll down my window if he got a gun out?
Well, that way you guys can talk.
My window was rolled. It was cracked. Like, it was cracked.
All right. Are you okay? I mean, I see. They tell me you don't even have a record.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
This escalated quickly. Can I give you a tip next time? Next time an officer, just put your window down and talk to him. You know what I mean?
You don't understand, bro. No, I'm not even trying to be funny though, but y'all not black, man. You don't understand. I get pulled over like almost every other day.
Taylor's reservations were right, as we all know how cops treat black people. He claimed he had been pulled over multiple times despite having no criminal history. Soon, the officer reversed the decision and let him go with a citation.
I had this conversation.
So probably before you put down your window then, right?
Yes, but
because you wouldn't have a bad shot window.
This not my first time doing what he did. This not my first time either.
Okay.
I done been on both sides.
Well, they got some paperwork to do, and then they're going to get you out of here. All right? You're not going to jail. You didn't do anything to go to jail. It's all appearance ticket or whatever. So, you're good though? You're straight? All right. I hope your day gets better from here. I hope this is the worst part of your week, sir. Take care. God bless you.
Yeah, you all right or something? Or you're holding your head? What's that? Oh, sorry. All right.
I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Have a good one.
Sorry. I think that's me a little goofy. There we go. Alright. You got your stuff?
It's just an appearance ticket. It's not guilty or anything like that. Just says the initial report on May 21st.
Officer Hall was much more respectful and tried to talk calmly to ensure nothing went wrong. Taylor was then released and was set to go home, but his car was towed away.
At 9:30 a.m. Phone number so they can remind you one of those. You also can contact.
Here's your phone. Listen, that never has to get to that point, right? I'm not gonna try to beat a dead horse here, but you you have to comply with our orders when in that situation, okay?
Just keep this copy to remind you. That's all you're gonna need. All right, get my book back.
Yeah. Grant out.
Taylor claimed that he wanted to sue the police officers or at least file a complaint against them. Meanwhile, an internal investigation is ongoing, which is a standard procedure for incidents like this. These officers went over the line, but this next cop turned out to be an even bigger idiot.
Go ahead and turn around.
What test?
Turn around.
I will do the test.
On April 14, 2023, an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper was on his usual patrol route when he observed a car going 85 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. Soon, he pulled over the car and went to confront the driver, but was shocked to find out who he was dealing with.
Hello. How are you? Got you stopped your speed.
My bad, bro. I appreciate it. Cincinnati.
Okay. Anything to drink tonight?
Nope.
Mind if I check your eyes out?
Yes, sir.
All right, bring your head out here just a little bit.
Okay.
Follow, tip my finger with your eyes only. Don't move your
Yep.
head. Man, how much you had to drink?
Literally nothing. I took my friend home.
All right, I'm gonna get you out, make sure you're okay driving.
Okay.
Step on out. You know your tags are expired as well?
I know that already. I work for Cincinnati.
You work for Cincinnati and you got expired tags?
I showed you my badge.
I know, but I'm saying you work for Cincinnati and you drive around with expired tags?
Justin Shield, who happened to be a police officer, took no time before brandishing his badge. However, he would not get away too easily by showing that, as the officer smelled alcohol on his breath and asked him to step outside.
How long you work for him?
About a year and a half. I started when I graduated college.
All right. I'm gonna have you walk to the passenger side of my vehicle.
You said walk to the back?
Yes,
sir. What do you want me to start?
Just walk back there. Just walk normal.
Just walk?
Yeah, normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were doing the step test or whatever.
No, I'm gonna do HGN first, and we'll go from there. Stand by my front tire there. Where do you live at?
You said what?
Where do you live at?
I'm literally going home. I dropped my friend off.
Okay.
We're at my friend's house.
Okay. Cool. All right, just stand right here, face out towards me. All right, have you followed tip of this pen with your eyes only? Don't move your head at all, okay? Do you have any recent head, neck, or back injuries?
My neck hurts, yes.
Your neck hurts? Do you have any issues with your knees? Ankles,
My
or
knees
anything?
hurt, yes, too. Yes, sir.
Take any prescriptions?
No, sir.
Seen a doctor for anything?
No, sir.
Glasses or contacts?
Nope.
Diabetic or epileptic?
Nope.
All right, just follow tip of this pen with your eyes only. Don't move your head at all.
The trooper even questioned him about this, but Shields remained adamant that he had had nothing to drink earlier. However, the trooper would not take his word alone as he proceeded with the field sobriety test, starting with the eye test.
Don't move your head. You can blink at any time.
You said what, sir?
You can blink at any time.
Okay. Okay.
You know the process, man. I gotta hold
I
it out there for so long.
I know the process. Like, I know it.
All right, so you know I gotta hold it out there for so
Yep.
long, so just stay looking here. You keep moving your head, just keep it straight, man.
It's the light. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to keep the light out of your eyes.
Okay.
Just follow to the pen, all right?
Yep. My friend were at my boy's house, and I dropped him off just now.
Okay.
And I was literally taking me and my girl home. That's literally it.
Noticing his eyes bouncing all over the place, the trooper asked him to submit a breathalyzer test, which would prove everything. However, Mr. Shields refused to give one, adding more uncertainty to the situation.
So nothing to drink at all?
No, sir.
So if you blow in a portable breath test, it'd be triple
I
zeros.
refuse all that. You can call your sergeant if you want to.
I don't need to call my sergeant.
I'm
Why would I need to call my
just
sergeant?
saying. But like, I literally have had nothing to drink.
Nothing to drink, then it
Nothing.
would be triple zeros,
Nothing.
right?
Me and you both know how it goes.
I know how it goes.
Yeah, me too.
And you've been drinking.
I have not.
You have. I can still smell it on you as you're talking to me.
You cannot smell anything on me.
I can
smell gum because I've had gum.
No, I can smell a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage.
You cannot.
I can.
Okay.
Why would I make it up? Why would I pull you out of the car?
I have no idea. I was speeding. Yes, if you want to write me a speeding ticket and ticket for my registration being expired, fine. That's fine.
Okay. Despite being a law enforcement officer, Shields had no idea he would be arrested if he declined to submit a breath test. That's when he suddenly changed his demeanor and agreed to give one.
So you're not willing to blow in a portable breath test?
No, sir.
I'm going to put you through some more tests.
I refuse.
You refuse? Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
What test?
Turn around.
I will do the test.
So you want to do the test now?
I will do the test. I really just want to meet.
Why are you trying to? You know how this goes.
I know how it goes. That's why I'm asking you why you're doing this. Like, I want to get.
Because I smell alcohol. I'm doing my job.
Okay, I will do it. Do you want me to walk in the line?
No, just don't walk away. I'm talking to you right here.
I started the line right here.
You want to walk on the crack of this line right here.
Whatever you want me to do.
That is obviously uneven pavement. No, I'm gonna have you walk in front of my car.
Okay, that's fine.
Walk up here.
How many steps?
Turn towards my car.
Okay.
All right. So can you imagine a line going from here to my patrol car?
Can I? Yes, I will use this line right here.
Sure, you can use this. this line right here.
This black line that's like
yes,
double.
Sir, you can. Yes,
okay.
you can do that.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to get you in starting position. Stay in that
Okay.
position until I tell you to start the test.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead and put your left foot on the line with your right foot in front, touching heel toe. With your right foot in front, touching heel toe.
Right foot in front. Okay.
Heel toe. Arms out at your side. Stay in that position until I tell you to start. What you're
Yes,
going to
sir.
do is take 9 heel toe steps down the line.
However, instead of the breathalyzer test, the trooper continued the field sobriety tests, starting with the walk and turn test.
Series of small steps, turn around, and 9 heel toe steps back the other way. 1, 2, 3. I took 3 steps, you're going to take 9.
Yes, sir.
You understand everything?
Yes, sir.
Check's okay. You can go ahead and begin the test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I come back now?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. Turn towards my car. Feet together. Arms out at your sides.
Shields didn't perform well on this test, and he was about to take the last test, which would determine his condition.
The whole time you do it, you'll count in the manner I just instructed. You'll stay looking down at the foot that you have raised, and you'll keep your arms out at your side.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna look just like so, either foot you like. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. See how my leg's straight?
Yep.
Toes pointed out, arms out at your sides. Do that the whole time, okay?
Let me know when you're ready.
Do you understand the instructions?
I understand.
All right, you can go to begin test.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. I can't, my balance is off.
All right. Now you can stop. That's 30
26
seconds.
Yeah, I'll let's say.
Good.
Seeing his condition, it was apparent that the officer was above the limit and was intoxicated. That's when the trooper decided to end this altercation and went on to arrest him.
Put your hands behind your back.
Are you serious right
Yes,
now?
sir. You're under arrest for operating vehicle impaired. Put your palms together. Bring your arms back. Do you need another set?
What'd you say?
Do you need 2 sets on?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Take your watch off and put it in your pocket for me.
This is a Rolex.
All right, put it in your pocket. I don't want any possession of your Rolex. Palms together. So that's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
She been drinking too?
No.
Just you?
Yep.
All right.
Well, I haven't been drinking, but
You just said you were.
my friend's been drinking. I got confused with the question. I have
Pretty
not been drinking
straightforward.
whatsoever.
All right, this too tight?
No.
All right.
In a hilarious turn of events, Shields even admitted to being drunk, but soon refuted his statement. He was taken to the police station where he was charged with OVI. Soon after the arrest, he was reassigned to administrative duties, and his police powers were temporarily suspended. Later, he pled guilty to the OVI charge and was sentenced to serve 3 years of probation. He had his license suspended for a year and was also ordered to complete 16 hours of community service. These cops may have been corrupt, but the actions of this next tyrant will leave you shocked.
Man, I'm taking it.
Don't be reaching.
You put your gun is shaking and you pointing your gun at my head.
Pointing my gun at your head.
In March 2014, private investigator Ken Shepard was conducting surveillance when a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy approached him and was pretty aggressive.
Holster your weapon. What can I do for you?
What do you mean holster my weapon?
Well, you pulling your weapon, so I'm telling you holster your weapon because you got nothing to fear. My hands are clearly in.
Okay, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in my vehicle working. Why?
Some kind of PI or something?
Does it appear that I'm doing something illegal?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Step
what?
out for me.
We just went through this. Your other deputies end up in federal court. Please take your hands off of me.
122.
Get your watch commanders out here. Please get your watch commander out here. Get your watch commander out here. I'm asking you for your watch commander.
Anybody else in here?
Nobody's in here. I'm asking. I'm not being uncooperative at all.
You are being uncooperative.
How am I being uncooperative?
Because you're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
First of all, deputy, You pulled up here, you took a look-see, I rolled my windows down for you.
Okay.
My hands are clearly visible.
Okay.
And now you're grabbing on me.
You just stay right there.
Deputy Ty Plunkett held Shepard's hand and refused to de-escalate the situation. The investigator had not broken any law and was pretty confused about why he was being pulled over. So he asked for a supervisor to arrive.
Fine.
Just stay right
You need your watch, Commander.
Okay, we'll get to all of that.
I'm gonna ask you again, could you please put your weapon up?
No.
Okay. I didn't hear you request a watch, Commander.
I don't need a request to watch.
I'm asking for your watch,
Okay,
Commander.
we'll get to all that when we're done with you.
I'm asking for your watch, Commander. Deputy
Plunkett.
Plunkett, I'm asking for your watch, Commander.
Okay, we'll get him over here.
Your hands are shaking. That makes me feel very nervous.
Well, you're making me nervous.
Why am I making you nervous?
You're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
I haven't did anything that you asked me to do. You haven't asked me to do anything.
I told you to step out.
You didn't tell me to step
Yes, I
out.
did.
You want me to step out?
No, not right now.
Okay.
We're gonna wait now.
That's fine.
Both the deputy and the investigator kept going back and forth with each other until the deputy did something bizarre.
But your hand doesn't need to be on me. I'm sitting here, my hands are in plain sight.
Yeah, it's affirmative.
Ask for the watch, Commander, please.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, I need your horsepower.
We'll get to all that.
Okay.
In good time.
Right.
No, don't be reaching.
Man, I'm taking it here.
Don't be reaching.
You put your gun is shaking and you pointing your head.
I'm pointing my gun at your head. Don't fuck. I told you not.
Man, I took my earpiece off.
And reach.
Shepard only lifted his arm to remove his earpiece, but the psycho deputy considered this a problem and immediately pointed his gun at him. The worst part was that his finger was on the trigger, making the investigator fear for his life.
Man, you need to put your weapon down. You need to put your weapon down, man.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Hey, you need to get over here, Senior. He's got his weapon at me and he's shaking.
What's going on right now?
It's nothing going on. Deputy, he's got his weapon pointed at my head. I haven't done a thing. He came up here, he put his hands on me. I asked for a watch, Commander. He's pulling his weapon on me. For what? For what?
I told you what for.
For what?
You're not listening to my commands. Not that I know of.
For what? What is he pulling his weapon on me for? I asked for his watch, Commander. You the sergeant.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Hey, your guy
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Your senior sergeant's here.
Put your hands on the
drop.
What's going on?
Why is your officer cursing at me?
At this moment, Plunkett had lost it, as despite multiple officers arriving on the scene, he refused to take the gun away from him. Soon, the sergeant came over, but the ignorant deputy would still not move, proving that he was mentally unstable.
My hands were in plain sight when he came up. I put my hands out in plain sight, okay? He asked me, he started being basically disrespectful, telling me, what am I doing here? Would you please tell him to put his weapon down?
What do you... You got the taser?
Bonnie's getting it. Bonnie's getting it.
What's going on? What are you doing here?
I'm code 5.
Where you work?
Where do I work? I work as a private investigator. And I just got through dealing with this in federal court with you guys. He pulled his weapon. All I did was remove my earpiece, and he pulled his weapon and pointed at my head. And he's still pointing his weapon at my head. I'm asking you to tell him to holster his weapon.
So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll back it up. Back it up. Keep your hands up. We're going to have you come out so we can figure out what's going on.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
The sergeant asked Shepard to step out of his car, to which he obliged. Finally, the deputy also lowered his weapon, finally putting an end to this crazy moment.
I got it. What? Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm gonna turn around. No problem. No problem.
This entitled officer needs to be put a leash on, but these next pigs weren't any better.
So 2 Golf 10, we're going to be on 200 east, about 600 north. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Good. We had a call about a disturbance here.
There's no disturbance here. I'm not here. We're just talking.
Okay. Well, it looks like
We haven't yelled or nothing.
looks like you're trying to talk to someone that doesn't want to talk.
No, he had his window down. We've been talking. We had some house stuff to talk about and stuff, and we're just talking. He just keep him warm, I reckon. I don't know. I didn't ask him to get out.
Well, his window was rolled up. That's weird.
Well, you weren't here the whole time because his window wasn't rolled up. He rolled it up when he turned on his heater. But
She's leaving and I'm going.
We're not. There's no disturbance.
Officer Jean Joubert arrived on the scene and basically jumped to the worst conclusion, although the woman tried her best to explain.
So, are you doing okay?
Oh, good. I'm good. Good. I'm just going in and she's leaving. So.
Yeah, we were just talking about some stuff.
Was there somebody else here? Because I'm confused now.
I am too. We didn't hear anything. Nobody's
maybe
yelling.
She was yelling through my window or something.
No, I was not yelling.
Talking loud, excuse me.
No, I was talking just like that. I wasn't talking loud.
What's your name?
Monty.
No, we haven't talked. I talk like this.
Are you guys ex?
Yeah.
Ex-wife? Okay.
So we still have some.
Who's the landlord?
Jeremy.
Any idea why he'd be calling?
Maybe she was yelling through the
No,
window.
but maybe I don't know. Monty, I was not yelling. And
Well, I had the window closed. Maybe.
No, I was talking. This is as loud as I talk, so you can call that loud. Maybe tell him.
How far out are you? Considering how puzzled both were, it's obvious that for some reason the landlord had called 911.
And he hadn't even. We don't have any issue. We were just talking about.
Can I just talk to you inside later in just a sec?
Sure.
Excellent, thanks.
Sure.
Okay. No, I was just leaving. We were just talking. That's all we were doing. We're not arguing. You're not mad.
Okay.
Nothing.
Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me?
Why?
Well,
You're cold.
Can you just keep them out of your pockets, please?
No, I don't have. You don't feel? I don't have
Can you-
anything in my pockets.
Why
Don't be
Why
silly.
don't you settle down a little bit, okay? It's something I do for my
If somebody
safety.
comes up and harassing you, you would get a little like, why are you harassing me? I didn't do nothing wrong. So
Who's harassing you?
It feels like harassment.
I'm just
So-
asking you what's going on. I need you to stay here.
Greta was aware of her Fourth Amendment rights very well by refusing an unlawful search request by this corrupt cop. By this point, Greta was getting more anxious and concerned.
There's for crying out loud.
Okay.
Now you're
I
exaggerating.
need you to settle down.
There's no.
Based on the
You know
information
what?
I got,
can talk,
based on the
and
information I was
you're
given.
not in power
Okay,
over anybody.
I'm about to put you in handcuffs if
no,
you don't
you're
stop.
not putting me in handcuffs.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
So let me tell you
I've
what the
done
call
nothing
was.
Wrong. I've done nothing.
Let me tell you what the report
I
was.
don't care what the report was. He just told you we weren't doing anything, and we are the two people involved.
While still being entirely, she gives the story to the cop straight, having to put her foot down, something this tyrant didn't like for one bit, threatening to handcuff her.
You were being disorderly out in front of the house.
That's a lie.
That you were shouting at him.
No shouting.
And that you were not letting him get out of the car.
Never did. I was just standing there talking. We were just talking. He never said, move, I'm going to get out of the car. He had the heater on. He turned it off. He started the car back, and we were just talking.
Okay.
And I was leaving. We were about, I gave him a piece of mail that came to the house that he needed. And then we started talking about, we got to sell the house. And we were talking about pricing and just different things.
Can you just stand still, please?
Don't tell me how to move. You're not God.
I just asked you to please stand still.
I asked you to quit bossing me around. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
I asked you. I'm not bossing.
You know what you're doing, sir. You know what
asked
you're doing.
you to stand still,
You know
please.
what you're doing. Stop.
Will you
Your
please?
ego is out of control.
I
Just
said
stop.
please. Will you please just settle down?
Doing anything wrong?
We were having a perfectly fine
what?
conversation.
Yeah, me and Monty, are we the? Did he tell you there was no problem? Did I tell you no problem?
Well, people.
And we didn't see anybody.
So I need to speak to people
So-
separately when it's a domestic violence
There's
possible issue.
Okay, I'm going.
Stop. You're under
You know
arrest. Okay, you're under
No,
arrest.
I'm not.
Put your
Don't-
hands behind your back. Put your hands
Stop
behind
it.
your back.
You're
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
Her anxiety was peaking at this point, and the controlling nature of the tyrant made her merely walk away. As a response, this tyrant wasted no time in arresting her, turning this peaceful situation into a mess in a split second.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop resisting.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop
Just
resisting.
Just stop right now.
Stop resisting.
Okay,
Put your hands behind your back.
I am. Stop
Put your
right
hands
now.
behind your back.
Stop right now.
Yes,
Stop.
expedite
You're
now.
out. No, you're lying.
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
Put your
I'm
hands
not.
behind your back.
I didn't do nothing, sir.
Put your other hand behind
Please
your back.
stop.
Please don't make this something it's not.
Put your hand behind your back.
I had shoulder surgery. Will you stop?
Put your other hand behind your back.
I
then.
didn't do nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back.
Listen, stop. Just stop right now. Stop.
Behind you.
You are harassing me. Please stop.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing nothing. I don't have a weapon.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Put your hand behind your
Ow,
back.
you hit my head. Please
Put
stop.
your hand behind
I'm
your
not
back.
doing nothing wrong.
Put your hand behind your back.
Greta eventually begged the cop to have a little mercy. However, at this point, this officer had made up his mind on brutality.
Put your hand
You know
behind
what?
your
I
back.
didn't do.
Put your hand behind your back.
Ow! Ow! That hurts!
Put your hand behind your back.
He's hit me! He's hit me!
On your back.
He's hit me! He just hit me in the face!
Put your hand.
Christ. I didn't do nothing! I didn't do nothing! I did nothing! He hit me in the face!
Okay.
He hit me in the face!
Stop.
He hit me in the face, please!
Okay, stop.
All I did was walk off! That's all I did!
Yeah.
That's all I did! I didn't do nothing!
Stop. We'll figure it
I
out.
did not do nothing! He hit me in the face like 3 times!
By this point, another officer enters the scene and takes over, but the damage was already done by Joubert. This clearly indicates that Officer Joubert had in fact assaulted Greta multiple times, not just what can be seen on the body cam footage.
You got a lawsuit! You thought you cannot do that to somebody! I didn't do nothing! I did nothing! Get the medical here! Get medical here! Right now! Right now! He busted my car! He busted my car! I didn't even move my hand! I didn't do anything!
Even whilst in pain and suffering on the cold concrete floor, Greta knew that her only way to fight this injustice was to file a lawsuit. This is exactly what she went on to do, filing a $1 million lawsuit against Officer Joubert, alleging that he violated her constitutional rights by using excessive force when he arrested her. She also argued that she had committed no crime. At this point, Joubert went over to talk to the landlord.
Officers, I'm so sorry. Are you the owner then?
Yes.
Okay. Where is Monty?
Monty was in his.
Yeah, he was when I got here.
Oh, okay.
Where did he? Is he inside?
He lives in the back.
Of which one?
The entrance. Let me grab my shoes real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. So what did you see happening?
So I pulled in, came home. I'll give you just a brief background and then tell you what I saw. I got home.
He's friendly for all I know. Like he was fine with me.
Okay. And we've had no issue. Monty's been great. He's a good neighbor. He's a good tenant. He's good. From all accounts, she provokes him.
Uh-huh.
You know, if ever, you know, there's been a couple times where there's been kind of a dispute outdoors, and she really rides him pretty hard.
Uh-huh.
But so she comes. He's made it clear. He's told me she's not welcome, and that I'm welcome to ask her to leave.
The landlord gave his side of the entire issue, recounting past incidents that none of these cops had ever witnessed before.
Okay. He got home from work, and he had no way to get her to leave, and so he started locking this outdoor door, and it goes down the stairs to another door. So since she couldn't talk to him through the door here, she's been coming to his window wells on the side and yelling at him through his window wells. And so that's where several times over the last few months, I mean, it's almost been on a weekly basis, I'll get a complaint from a neighbor because they can hear her yelling at him. And so probably 3 weeks ago, I came out. One time she was yelling at him down her window well, or down his window well, and I said, hey, what's going on here? You know, and I confronted her and asked her.
When was this?
This was about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Defensive and angry with me at first, and it took about 5-10 minutes of her really challenging me. You know, what am I doing? Who's complaining? What's, you know? And obviously I didn't tell her the neighbor, but just said, look, you know, I really don't have a problem that you're here as long as you're welcome and you're civil. But when my neighbors are complaining, we have a problem, and if I have to involve police or, you know, basically kind of warned her, right? And it got better. She still came around, a few times after that, but she was a little quieter. And then the last couple weeks, I've had a few more complaints.
Have we been here in the last couple weeks?
No.
It appears the landlord is more concerned with Greta than her ex, Monty, is. If Monty doesn't feel the need to call 911 on her, it's unclear what crime she has actually committed. As the questioning of the landlord continues, Monty walks out.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Brian? Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. So
goes too far sometimes.
Just so you know the circumstances, I had a neighbor text me again, and I was like, I felt like I've got.
We just want to get a statement from you guys separately before, because things kind of escalated. So, do you have any cameras here or anything?
I don't. I wish I did. I've got a ring that I need to install.
Were you watching what happened?
No, I saw you come here, and I almost wanted to point you around the corner. I should have.
Well, yeah, it was really weird because looking at the map and it says 207, 238, and then I'm like, okay, it's over here.
It's a 650 North address. I have to come into my garage. She was standing there at Monty's door.
At his car door?
At his car door. She was standing at his car door. And so my immediate thought, this is assumption. I don't know what the facts are, but was that she's got him pinned in his car and he's not getting out because he's trying to avoid confrontation. And
was his window up or down?
Up.
So the landlord took the liberty for everyone involved to alert the police for Greta simply talking to Monty. It's still no wonder how the landlord assumes something like this, considering he admits himself to not knowing the facts.
So this has been over months, and I have some text history.
Can I see that text, and can I get that neighbor's info?
Yeah.
That's what I just did too. Can you?
Oh, we got the whole crew.
There's an upstairs. There's an upstairs neighbor.
Up here?
That heard. Will you get a statement from her?
Yeah.
Actually, can we have you guys do witness statements?
What's that?
Just basically, you sign your name saying, yeah, this is what happened. Okay. Will you get statement 3, one for him, and then her upstairs?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
For someone who is being harassed and bullied by their ex on a weekly basis, Monty sure does seem more than cheery around the police. Further adding to the facts that 911 was alerted about an incident which didn't even come close to being an actual crime. Nevertheless, it doesn't stop these corrupt cops from building their case and charging her with interfering with an arresting officer, a Class B misdemeanor, and disorderly conduct. However, these charges were dismissed by the Bountiful City prosecutor only a month later. Following these disturbing events, Greta filed a federal lawsuit, and the Bountiful Police Department had taken notice of this event as well. In a formal hearing concerning allegations that Joubert had violated several department policies during the arrest, Chief Edward Beeler issued a written reprimand, finding that Joubert striking Greta Jensen in the face was unreasonable and unnecessary. Jensen said Bountiful offered her a $20,000 settlement, but she turned it down after she was advised the city was lowballing her. Therefore, her case remains ongoing. If you think that the police just abuse those citizens who may be doing something unlawful, this next case follows the case of a completely lawful activity which these tyrants turned into a crime.
Go outside.
No, sir. This is a public lobby. I'm doing legal business, sir.
You have been told 3 times not to
and
come.
I'm waiting
Listen,
for
look at me.
And I've been told by the commissioner that if I have legal business, I can come in this office, sir.
In this case, we follow the account of Annapolis Audit, who visited the Maryland Capitol Police Department to file a complaint, which is a completely normal and legal activity for inside a police station.
Hi, can I help you? Yep. So I was here a couple weeks ago, and I turned this in, and it wasn't.
Hold on. Let me get a police officer for you.
Okay.
Have a seat right there. What's your name?
I'd rather not give that.
The name is on your complaint, right?
No, it's not.
You'd rather not give your name for the officer to come out here and address you?
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, I checked, so there's no sergeant around.
Okay. So what's that supposed to mean? I'm just not allowed to turn in my complaint now?
It's not that you're not allowed to turn in your complaint. There's no one to accept it from you.
Okay, well, we're during business hours on a Tuesday afternoon, ma'am.
Well, this is session. Maryland General Assembly is in session right now.
Right down the street.
A lot of the officers are out on patrol.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to call one over here to do their job, ma'am.
Well,
you
don't talk to me like that. I'm not a police officer.
Okay.
I'm trying to assist you.
I'm not talking to you like anything. I'm just saying you're gonna have to call a police officer down here. You can't deny me of public services.
By this point, the public servant starts to become defensive and try to justify the reasons that his complaint is not as important.
I'll sit over here and ring the doorbell then. How about that? Oh, wait, so now there is a sergeant here is what you're saying. So what you're saying is there is a sergeant here. Oh, yeah. Let's explain a big lie before you come out here, because you just told me there's no sergeant here. So how are you speaking to a sergeant? How are you speaking to a sergeant then, ma'am? How are you speaking to a sergeant if there's not one here? You want to answer that question? How are you speaking to a sergeant if there's not a sergeant here?
Hi, sir.
Hi, who are you, ma'am?
I'm Sergeant Alexander.
Sergeant Alexander, can you tell me why this lady just lied to me and said there's no sergeant here in the building? And it's all on videotape. If you want to sit down and go over it, we can sit down and go over it and you can see where you're wrong. We can go over it and you can see where you're wrong.
Okay, I hear you, sir, but what is it that you need?
I'm here to turn in a complaint.
Okay, all right, have a seat and we'll...
I did that, and then she came out here and told me there's no sergeant here to take it, but apparently there is, so...
Okay, I'm not in that.
There's still a sergeant here, though. Ma'am, regardless, it's during business hours on a business day. There has to be somebody to accept this. So then why did she say he wasn't here? Why did she say he wasn't here then? What is the issue? I'm trying to turn in paperwork. This is First Amendment protected activity. I'm here to turn in a paperwork. What's up, Chang? I'm here to turn in complaints. I don't know why the lady that came out there who was originally going to help me came out and said, oh, there's no sergeant here to help you, so...
Due to the receptionist lady's incompetence and bad management, other officers were also attracted towards the commotion. The auditor, on the other hand, kept trying to explain how he's just trying to practice his Fourth Amendment rights.
See how quick you got down here when you thought that I was causing a disturbance, or when someone cried to call you down here, but nobody could come down here to help me 2 seconds ago. You see how quick both you just walked down here to try and infringe upon my rights, but yet neither one of you could walk down here and help me. Yeah, sir, I have paperwork to turn in. Don't walk away from me.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Sir, you're a public servant. I'm telling you.
No, you're not telling me.
I'm telling you.
Do you want to get arrested again?
Sir, I'm doing... Sir, this is legal.
Give me the papers.
Yeah, it's going to be date stamped and a copy to return to me.
I don't have a date stamp.
Well, that's how it's done, sir. That's the official way it's done. You can't change protocol. You can't change protocol just because you don't want to deal with me, sir.
I do want to deal with you.
Okay.
This tyrant of a cop couldn't bother properly practicing his own protocol to file a complaint and is just trying to wash his hands of the auditor, showing how he couldn't care less for the everyday concerns of citizens.
There's a legal, sir, there's a legal way of doing this.
Can you show me what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's a complaint right here from your... what else do you need to see, sir? You don't sir, you don't decide out here if the complaint's viable to get filled in or not. I get to turn it in, and then the review process goes through the complaint, and then they decide if it's viable, and they're going to do something with it, sir.
Cooperate with us right now, or you can leave.
They're sergeants. That's who you turn a complaint to.
Okay, so then why is it that I'm asking them to simply stamp it, sir? I'm asking them to...
Stamp it as received.
The auditor explained how the receipt stamp is most important to confirm whether the complaint has been officially lodged.
This is legal business. I have legal business. No, ma'am, this is legal business. I'm in a public lobby.
I'm going to be here and I'm going to help you.
Okay.
Outside because you're disturbing.
I'm not disturbing anything, ma'am.
You're disturbing.
No, I'm not, ma'am. I'm asking them to do their job. They're disturbing it by refusing me services, ma'am.
What do you need?
I need these stamped and returned to me. I need these dates stamped, receipted, and returned to me, ma'am. Is this
the second one that you've done?
Yeah, it's the second one. I'm allowed to fill it more than one.
Thing?
No, it's not the same thing. This one is the same thing because it wasn't stamped and returned to me. I need this stamped, ma'am. This was not stamped and returned to me. I need these done properly. I'm not interfering with the flow of business. They're refusing to do it.
Hey, I want 2 sergeants here and a lieutenant. That's it. Everyone else can go.
What's up, Barnes? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Good, man. How you doing? Good. I'm hanging in there, buddy. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to fill out complaints for what happened that day, but they're being ignorant about it. And then they're trying to say that I'm interfering with the flow of business. I came down here, I rang the doorbell, a lady came out. She goes, there's no sergeant here to help you, so I don't know. What do you mean? Then she walks in there and goes, hey, Sergeant Alexander. What do you mean there's no sergeant here? You're speaking to one right now, man. Why is it you're lying to me? Then both of him and Chang came down here. Okay, that's pretty quick for someone not here to help me. You came down here pretty quick to try and arrest me. But that's fine. They came down here pretty quick to try and arrest me, so why is it they can't come down here pretty quick to try and help me?
Obviously, the auditor's job is to try and push our government facilities and our public servants to the limit. This is what is standard to try and assess whether the police are professional enough to deal with any kind of citizen. This explains why the Annapolis audit has to be so stern and strict.
You said you can leave or you're going to be arrested. So that's how I thought you were going to arrest me, because you said it, sir. It came out of your mouth. That's why I thought that.
You might want to look at your camera.
I have it.
You might want to look at that.
You might want to look at it.
All right, that's enough.
Get him out of here.
Go on.
Get him out of here.
I'm waiting for my paperwork, sir.
Go outside and wait.
No, sir. This is a public lobby.
The man who just walked into the frame was none other than the department's police chief, Michael Wilson. One would think that he was there to help in the process, but instead, he just tried to throw his power around.
Yes, sir.
You have been told 3 times not to
And
come.
I'm waiting
Listen,
for
look
the-
at me.
And I've been told by the commissioner that if I have legal business, I can come in this office, sir.
You have been told 3 times not to trespass
I'm not
into this
trespassing.
building
I'm doing
because
legal
you create
business.
a problem when
I'm
you're
doing
here.
legal business,
Now
sir.
I'm telling you to leave the building.
I'm doing legal business,
If you don't
sir.
leave the building, you're going to get arrested
I'm
again.
doing legal
and
business,
again,
sir.
and again.
I'm doing
you're
legal
not
business,
to come back
sir.
here.
I'm doing
It's
legal
not
business, sir. It is, sir.
Get out or get locked up.
I have a right.
Lock him up.
Sir, I have a right to file
You're under
grievances.
arrest for trespassing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Rebecca, can you just please give me my paperwork so I can leave?
It's too late for that.
Sir, Rebecca, what is going on out here?
You're under arrest for trespassing.
I'm not, sir. I'm doing legal business.
You've been told to
I'm waiting for my paperwork so I can leave. Ma'am, please, that's all I'm waiting for so I can leave.
I wonder if it's this difficult for any everyday citizen to walk into a public building that is only there because of their taxes, to file a complaint without getting threatened to be arrested over half a dozen times.
How am I trespassing? I was told by the commissioner that I was allowed to come here and fill this. I asked the commissioner before I came down here, what am I allowed to do?
Trespass.
For filing a legal complaint? Sir, I'm gonna come back here.
Am I going to move?
This is I have a right to file these complaints, sir. Yeah, my cell phone. No. My keys, my cell phone, my wallet. I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Okay. I'm filing a grievance, sir. Sir, I'm filing a grievance. I'm allowed here. Sir, this is a violation of 18 Code US 242. It's a deprivation of public services. I have a right to file grievances with my government, sir.
Yeah, Sergeant Stewart is working on right now.
After being thoroughly searched, placed in handcuffs, and facing more misconduct from the police chief, our auditor is thrown out of the building. This is only because the chief claims that he was trespassing, thus squashing his constitutional right.
Doing this was legal business, sir.
So your initial time that you came in, you were trying to get an investigation started.
I was trying to find out why my tags have been taken off my car.
I got you.
And that's when I was arrested down here.
Is this the second time you've filled out this paperwork? Who'd you fill it out on the first time?
You can see both of them right there. No, it's not the same thing. No, they're for different incidents, different days, different incidents.
I got you.
I thought maybe you guys are here to arrest me.
Well, we were coming to help you, but we were at Lawyers Mall with a large crowd.
But then so she was helping me. So why did that guy get mad and trespass me and have me arrested for trespassing when Captain Labs was helping me? She was making the copy.
I'm sorry.
I was explaining to you what was going on.
Right.
Like what?
I get it.
What's the issue here? So why am I in handcuffs?
Okay.
Even now, after explaining his situation to another officer from start to end, he was still unable to get a clear answer for why or how he is in handcuffs for trespassing. This shows clearly how even these cops know something is not right about this whole situation.
Did you turn your camera on?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Let it. I'd say let it roll until you get to the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Who's somebody. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
I don't understand how I was told by the commissioner this was lawful and legal business. No, I haven't been banned. I haven't been banned, sir.
Okay.
You can't ban someone from doing a constitutionally protected activity. I have a right to file this, sir. You're right. I can't come here and just sit down and chill in the office. I can't go in there and do the security card processing center.
Mr. Falk, are you going to allow me to...
Later, he was escorted inside a police vehicle and taken to Anne Arundel County Detention Center, where he was booked on 2 counts of willfully disobeying in order to leave a public property while not having an apparent lawful business, and acting in a manner disruptive to disturbing the conduct of normal business, and also 1 act of willfully acting in a disorderly manner. On top of all this, he was held on $1,000 bail. All of this is simply for trying to practice his constitutionally protected activity. This just shows the length and the things that these corrupt and power-tripping tyrants would do simply to have a citizen lawfully try to file a complaint. The last case showed how the powers bestowed on cops and police chiefs are abused, but this next one will leave you stunned.
Get down. Get down. Down. Do you think I'm...
On December 5th, 2023, Deputy James Henry Carter III made a series of decisions that would cost him very dearly. He went completely crazy on a suspect during a chase, which he didn't realize was being recorded by his body cam the entire time.
gun, son! Get down. Down. Get down. Get the down, dude. You think I'm... Waistband, dude.
The suspect and victim of this brutal act of violence and racism was Rashard Keithan Duncan.
Reach into your waistband. You think I'm messing with you? You got a gun? You got a gun? You don't know? No. I got him. I'm back here. I got you. It's your boy. You'll see. It's your boy. Get up. Oh, you because you're reaching in your waistband, that's why.
Now, during Carter's barrage of punches, he kept instructing him not to reach towards his waistband. When we can clearly see how incapacitated he is on the ground, how would he possibly reach for his waistband? Just like this, Carter lies to justify the beating he just served up.
Negative, just one person. I think you slick. Enjoy that little nap.
These cops violated several departmental policies, but that's nothing when it comes to the actions of this next tyrant.
Get back! Get back!
Palmer shot the poor golden retriever 4 times, and surprisingly, his body camera was also muted during the entire event. Seeing their dog's condition, the owner, Tammy Kearns, completely lost herself.
Get me a bunch of cars out here. We got a bunch of people coming out. Get back!
You stupid fuck! You killed my dog!
Get back!
Why did you do it?
Damn, get back! You. Okay, your dog charged. Get back.
You fuck! No, all these people seen that! That
okay.
Dog is harmless!
Okay. Get, ma'am.
No,
I need
I'm
you to
not.
get back. Ma'am, I need you to get back.
It's outrageous to think that a police officer shot a golden retriever to protect himself. That dog is indeed harmless, and there was no reason to go to this extreme length. Soon after, the men of the house also came out expressing rage and frustration at the officer's action.
Oh my God! We're catching her!
I want your name, I want your badge, everything!
Palmer,
oh my God,
101.
Why couldn't you not?
Everybody get back! Everybody get back! Get back! Everybody get back!
Don't walk
out! Get back! Do not touch! Get back! Get back! Everybody get back! Everybody get back! Okay, I appreciate it. Get back! Get back! Everybody get back!
So get back!
Help the dog! Everybody get back!
I got you on
back!
Moments later, multiple units responded and arrived at the scene. The situation was traumatic as more people emerged out of the house.
Public sidewalk.
Don't touch me.
I got you on camera. I'm filing a lawsuit on your ass.
Okay, sit tight.
He wasn't going after him. He shot her 4 times. You better for it.
Back up. Everybody get back.
There's no.
Get back. Everybody get back.
I got a job, Paul. I got a job. You're about to lose your job. I got a camera. About to lose your fucking job. I just pulled up. I got it. I want to shot you, you stupid cunt! Flip on the stairs on you? She wasn't even going after you. She was going across the
officer went over to talk to his colleague and once again muted his body cam throughout. Shortly after, he left the place in his car, leaving the poor dog there with the family.
Am I right? You not doing this, but still in stupid. Can you have your phone back?
Hey, I'm booking out of here.
Because of you!
The poor dog was taken to the hospital, but he tragically passed away. The Lorain Police Department analyzed the video footage and surprisingly claimed that the officer did not violate any departmental policy. However, he continued to remain on modified duty and will be facing disciplinary action for muting his body cam. This officer might have gotten off easily, but this next cop was owned for this huge mistake.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired!
On November 12, 2023, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Officer dispatched a couple of deputies to a house after a woman complained about her boyfriend stealing her car and also sending her threatening text messages. Soon, the cops arrived at her home and asked her for more details about the situation.
Car back. I've been asking all night, can I get my car back? Like, I don't care about the argument. I don't even know what the argument is about. I just want my car. I don't want to deal with anything. I know anytime we get into it, whether I'm right or wrong, he puts his hands on me or he threatens to put his hands on me. It gets very violent. There he is.
In your car or walking up?
He's walking.
Surprisingly, as the officers were talking to her, her boyfriend came onto the scene, who was soon caught by the cops.
What am I getting patted down for?
Because you're getting patted down.
Why?
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have no weapons on me.
What's out like that?
This is key. Don't got no weapons on me.
Hands on your pockets.
What do you want to do?
I want my car.
Okay, I think it's at your mom's house is what he's saying.
How did he get here if it's at my mom's house?
I know. Can you call your mom to see if the car's there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not at the house? Okay. It's not home.
Okay.
Okay. I said you have my location, right? I'm on Green Acres. Yeah.
It appeared as if her boyfriend, 22-year-old Marquis Jackson, lied about the car being at the woman's mother's home, and soon the cops decided to arrest him.
Where's our car? Where's our car, Marquise?
Can I talk to her?
No.
Can I talk to her more? Her keys right here. Her keys right here. Can I give you her keys?
Have you ever filled out an affidavit with us before? Okay, so the suspect is going to be his information. This, where it's the narrative, that's going to be what happened, the incident, okay?
The officers patted him down before they cuffed him and placed him in the back of the police cruiser. They started to investigate the stolen car, but had no idea that something bizarre was about to unfold.
My screen.
Right.
You know, so it's like, why would you send me a picture of that? I'll show you again and tell me what that is. I don't know. Wait, I don't know what that piece is because that's not ordinarily there.
Right. Does he have anything on the firearm, like any aftermarket?
Like a silencer?
Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
We couldn't even tell, but more than likely it probably is a weapon. And he's like, I'm gonna bust your whole shit up. Like, I'm gonna bust your windows, I'm gonna bust your radio, whatever. He's like, I'm gonna bust your whole shit. Like, okay. By the time you get to your car, it's gonna be over with. And I'm like, okay. At this point, I don't want to be done with it. I don't even want to entertain it because he is known for playing games. So it's like, I need to show you, like, I'm not playing. I want my car. That's that. Like how much I paid for my car?
Yeah, or how much you think that it would value at right now.
So okay.
Okay.
They found it.
Where is it?
1656 Hunt Club over here off MLK.
Shortly after, Deputy Jesse Hernandez decided to do a secondary search on Marquis, and as he went near the police cruiser, something shocking happened.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! You know. I'm hit! What? I'm there! In the car! I shot through the car! Oh!
The deputy claimed that he was shot passed by the car. He fell down and opened fire at the car. The female officer also responded, and they both combined fired a total of 22 shots at the car while Marquis was inside, handcuffed.
I'm good. I feel weird, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Soon, chaos emerged and multiple units arrived at the location with pointed at the car. They thought Marquis had shot him, but they completely forgot that he was handcuffed and was also searched beforehand.
I'm not. I don't know. It felt like it.
Jesse, move over to me. I got you. Move over to me. Jesse, come back. Mark vehicle right there.
Dude, am I hit?
Come on. Let's get further back.
It was only later discovered that the deputy was never struck with a bullet. In fact, there was no gun fired. It was later discovered that an acorn hit the roof of the car, and the deputy mistook that sound as a gun being fired. Here's the distressing situation from the perspective of the female officer.
What? Oh. Where? Right there? Jesse, are you okay? Get in the house! Get in the house! Jesse! Get back! Where is he?
In the car!
43, give me traffic. Shots fired. I got a deputy down. Off of McLaren, we're off of McLaren, shots fired, I got a deputy down. Jesse, how are you?
The cops kept firing at the car where Marquis sat completely unarmed and helpless. His girlfriend was also terrified and kept pleading with the officer to stop, but to no avail.
Okay. No! Get back! I'm not gonna tell you go! Get back! Get her and get her back now!
No!
Stay inside your house. Stay inside your house.
Fortunately, Marcus escaped injuries and was safe. He later decided to file a lawsuit against those officers, and here's what his attorney had to say.
My name is Julia Quesada. I'm an attorney with Burris, Newsenbaum, Curry, and Lacey. It is not acceptable that these officers, deputies, and their department is calling this a mistake. It is not okay to call it a mistake. There is no mistake. There was no mistake that Marquise was unarmed. There's no mistake that he had already been searched. There's no mistake that he was already handcuffed in the back of a patrol car when these deputies opened fire. And there's no mistake that the department hasn't released all of the footage or the information related to the shooting. This is not okay. The deputy that shot, that said that he heard an acorn or after the fact that that's a mistake, that's not acceptable. He resigned. That's not accountability. The other deputy that was exonerated, that is not accountability. There has been no accountability, there has been no transparency, and there has been no justice. And we demand that. We demand transparency, we demand accountability, and we demand justice, and we stand with Marquise with this.
Shortly after, his male attorney also came onto the stage and raised some valid questions.
That is a question I wish that you would ask the law enforcement community. But I think the rush to judgment shown by the sergeant, there were some allegations that were made at the time, which turned out to be untrue. There was no real investigation by law enforcement except, well, we'll handcuff him and put him in the back. And then somehow, I don't know, maybe they thought you were Jason Bourne or somebody, Marquis, said that he escaped from handcuffs, pulled out a silenced weapon and started firing from inside the car. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous, and I hope it sounds ridiculous to the public. So that's what we're here about.
The sheriff's office also took notice of the incident and launched an internal investigation into the incident. During the investigation, Deputy Jesse Hernandez resigned from his position. On the other hand, the female officer was eventually exonerated of any wrongdoing. The sheriff, however, was very vocal about Jesse's actions and claimed that he needed to be fired for this. This cop made a terrible error, but the next ones were even more stupid.
I don't know. That's called private property. You can't.
That's private property. Come here.
You can't.
Come here, Sergeant.
I don't know. That's called private property. You can't.
That's private property. Come here.
You can't.
Come here, Sergeant.
You can't take a picture.
Come here, Sergeant. Come here. What it says over here?
The outside, if you like.
What does it say?
I don't know.
What does it say?
In February 2024, a First Amendment auditor who goes by the name Siberian Tiger was walking down the road when he noticed a couple of police vehicles parked outside and he started to film them. That's when a police officer came out and confronted him.
Who are you? Who are you?
I don't know. What are you doing?
You don't know who?
Are you taking close-up pictures of the inside of the car? You can't do that, okay?
Says who?
Says me.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Well then,
Okay, you
get
can't
lost.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of these cars.
Watch me.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of the cars.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
You come over here all big tough guy?
Hey, you can't be taking pictures inside.
Says who?
Says me. It's a police car, okay?
And you, who are you?
I'm a sergeant, okay? I'm a supervisor.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
And
you can't be here.
And you can get lost.
It doesn't work that way, my friend.
How does that work?
He was a sergeant, and it was indeed shocking to see his low grasp on the law. Soon after, his ego started to kick in, and he became increasingly confrontational with the auditor.
Hey.
What? You're gonna get in my face like this?
Go find something else.
You think you're gonna intimidate me?
Who's intimidating you, man?
Then what's the problem?
I don't know. I'm wondering what the problem is with you.
You came over here all tough guy.
I'm wondering what the problem is with you.
There was no problem. What am I doing?
You can't be taking pictures of the inside.
Says who?
Says me.
What law?
I don't know.
Exactly. So get lost, tough guy.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, how's it gonna work?
I don't know.
Why don't you call your bobbies over here? Why don't you call your lieutenant?
No.
Other sergeants?
You show me out in front of the precinct with taking some pictures of inside of the police car.
Dumb guy.
I'll take it.
What a dumb guy. Taking pictures of the inside of the vehicles that are public property. I'm on a public sidewalk taking pictures of everything that is open, visible from my eyes, okay? Which is First Amendment protected activity, and the tough guy shows up here and tells me I can't take pictures.
Taking pictures of the inside of the car is
you too? You want to get on my case too about taking pictures?
The auditor was within his rights as he was doing nothing wrong in taking photographs of a publicly owned vehicle. However, the sergeant wasn't ready to listen to him and soon called for more backup, only to get humiliated in front of everyone.
Inside of the vehicles in the computer.
What law is that? What am I breaking?
I don't know. That's called private property. You can't.
That's private property. Come here.
You can't.
Come here, sergeant.
You can't take a picture.
Come here, sergeant. Come here.
Come here. I'm good.
What it says over here?
Picture the outside if you like.
What does it say?
I don't know.
What does it say?
Tell me.
You don't know how to read? Any of you guys know how to read?
What's your goal, sir? What do you need today?
I was minding my own business. This guy comes over here, gets in my face, and gives me unlawful directives.
So, hey, sir, can you understand why we may be...
I don't need to understand anything.
Well, I'm going to explain why he was concerned.
Why?
So, we could be concerned that somebody is targeting our police vehicles or is looking inside there to see confidential information on the screen or in other things.
Okay.
So, there's is a reasonable...
Whose responsibility to protect confidential information? Whose responsibility?
It's reasonable
Great.
to ask.
The officers were at fault for leaving their computer screens on inside the vehicle. The auditor then took the opportunity to teach them the difference between privately owned and publicly owned buildings and vehicles.
So next time when a law-abiding citizen inspects his own property, and you're my servant, that's my property. Everything that's on you, my property, except your personal effects. Okay. This building, my property. This vehicle, my property. You all, you, every one of you work for me. I tell you what to do, I tell you how to do it, I pay your wages.
Is that right?
That's right. And you answer to me. So when you get on my case, being a law-abiding citizen, quiet, I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Quiet. When I'm a law-abiding citizen and you get in my face and you start threatening me and you call your buddies out here, assuming that I'm a criminal because you intend to do something against me, guess what?
What are you going to do?
You're going to get a piece of my action.
The cops soon realized that they were up against someone who had way more knowledge of the law than them. After everyone had tried their best, they eventually decided to retreat inside the building, leaving him alone, something they should have done quite earlier.
Trying to create a scene to get police attention.
Ask her. I was walking down. I was walking on the sidewalk. I was walking on the sidewalk very quietly
on a YouTube channel.
Whatever you think.
So whatever your
I
goals
don't care
are,
what you think.
I want you to know very clearly, sir.
That's right.
You are taking up valuable resources that could be helping the city.
Did I call you?
Because we are focused
Great.
on you.
Here's how you can end this.
So I think that's important.
This is how you can end this.
What do you need?
Go back to your job and mind your own damn business.
You need to not point your camera inside of police vehicles and record information off of our computers.
According to whom?
Don't do it.
According to whom?
That's it.
According to whom?
Sir.
What law is that?
Okay.
What law is that? Give me an ORS code that tells me that I am not lawfully allowed to look at anything that my eyes can see on a public sidewalk.
Okay.
What law is that?
We are going to leave, and we understand that you are not going to point inside of cameras.
Unless
and
I'm breaking the law,
computers.
you can take your orders
You stay
and
on
go to
public
hell
property.
with them.
You stay out of a roadway. You understand? You stay out of the roadway.
I'm protesting at this point, so I will stand wherever the hell I want.
Have a good day, sir.
Get lost. That's how you should have reacted in the first place. You come out here and you harass me, a law-abiding citizen, that's the reaction you're gonna get. Servants.
The auditor taught these cops a lesson, but these next cops took things up a notch.
Are you a supervisor? I was just explaining to Megan here that I'm an independent.
You have every right to film.
Yeah.
As long as you don't film the X-ray screens, because that's all sensitive.
Okay.
And impede the operation, you're fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
I think you're well within your rights. I think you know all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And your name was? Brett Kavanaugh. Brett. Wow, like the Supreme Court Justice.
He spelled it with a K. And that's really
Brett Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court Justice.
The officer was polite and friendly and had no problems with Sean filming inside the airport. However, suddenly State Trooper Lavoie came over and started to ask his ID.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Trooper Lavoie with the State Police. How are you doing today?
How you doing, Trooper?
Good. I'm here to find out what your business here is at the airport today.
Nothing. Just gathering content for a story. I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, great. Do you have your ID on you?
I'm not going to provide you with my ID, Trooper.
By a state trooper for your ID, you're going to have to provide this.
Connecticut, sir, is not a stop and ID state, and unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion,
I'm about to do that. I'm not here to get a legal advice from you.
Yeah.
I'm asking legally. an order from a state trooper to provide me your ID. You're causing alarm at the airport. Multiple people have come up to us asking what you're doing.
There's a TSA supervisor who just told me I was well within my rights.
Please?
Sir, let's
Put
see
your
it.
hands behind your back, please.
I'm going.
Put your hands behind your back, please.
Sir.
The trooper took no time to get aggressive with the auditor, as he didn't seem interested in listening to him. He kept on escalating the situation, leaving Sean with no option.
Close any alarm. I don't.
Last answer.
I don't have any. I'm not gonna put any. I'm not. I don't even have any ID on me. Sir.
That's gonna be it. Okay.
I can give you my name and date of birth if you'd like. Do you have your body camera on, sir?
581.
One detained, refusing to provide ID. Is there anything on you that's going to harm me, poke, anything sharp?
I don't consent to any searches.
I didn't ask you that. Is there anything on you that's going to harm me?
No, and I don't
Knives,
consent.
needles, weapons?
No.
No? Where's your ID?
I don't have one.
No? What's this, sir?
That's my car key. Sir, I'm an independent journalist working on gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I have not broken any laws.
No one said that you did. You're not under arrest right now. You're being detained.
But why are you detaining
You're interfering with my investigation.
Sir, you need to have reasonable articulable suspicion.
Trooper Lavoie had completely lost it as he proceeded to arrest the auditor without any reason. He then proceeded to search him, while Sean kept on trying to knock some sense into him.
You need to stop trying to teach me
Why
legal.
are you shaking? I'm not gonna hurt you.
You need to stop and listen to me. I'm trying to identify you because you're causing a disturbance at the airport. You refuse to provide me your ID. You're clearly doing this on purpose.
I'm not.
So we're going to go through the books by this.
I'm gathering content for a story. I told everybody I'm an independent journalist.
I get that. Now we're going to prove that, sir.
There is no proof of that. The First Amendment grants me the right.
What's your last name?
I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm going to
ask you again. What's your last name?
If I do not give you my name, sir,
you're going to be placed under arrest and taken to be fingerprinted to identify you.
Okay, my last name is Reyes.
How do you spell that?
R-E-Y-E-S.
Yeah.
As long as you say that, if you say you're going to put me under arrest, I will give you my name.
That's what we would have to do to identify you. It's not what I want to do.
You have no idea.
I came over here just to identify you.
Sean wasn't posing any threat to anyone, as he was just carrying out his constitutional right. But the trooper didn't seem to have any understanding of the law, as he kept on prolonging the illegal detainment.
One word. Can I get your supervisor here, Lavoie? One. Under threat of arrest, I'm providing you that information.
It's not a threat. It's me telling you what has to happen.
Can I speak to your supervisor, Lavoie?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sir, I don't want to, since I'm being detained, I gave you my name, under threat of arrest. I'm not going to answer any more questions till your supervisor gets here, please.
Not a problem.
I'm going to invoke my fifth.
Okay.
Detaining me, I'm not going to answer any more questions. I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent because I want to speak to a supervisor, please, because you're making a big mistake here, Trooper. I'm telling you, you are.
Unfortunately, sir, you made the mistake by not identifying yourself.
Sean kept pleading his innocence to the corrupt trooper, but it wasn't changing anything. Both of them kept going back and forth with each other, while he was still handcuffed inside the airport.
Mr. Reyes,
yes.
There was no need for you to be handcuffed. You made it this way. You put yourself
can you
in this
take the
situation.
handcuffs off of
Absolutely
me?
not until my backup arrives.
But why are you shaking? I'm not a threat
I'm not
to you,
shaking.
sir. I'm not a threat
You're detained right now. You're my responsibility. If you fall over,
I'm not a threat
you're
to
my
you.
responsibility. You're saying that, but I don't know that. I don't know that you're not a threat to anything here at the airport.
Sir, the way the world works, you can't handcuff people because you don't know if they're a threat or not, sir. That's dangerous that you're acting like this, really. Just because you're an officer doesn't mean give you the right to.
Keep trying to provoke this, but it's not going to work.
Sir, how am I trying to provoke it? I'm trying to instruct you and educate you. So
that's not your job.
Sir, are you a supervisor, sir? I am not. Oh, can I get a supervisor here? My rights are being violated.
We're working on that.
Why are they being violated? Because I'm in cuffs and I haven't broken any laws, sir. Sir? Sir, there is, as you know, an unlawful detainment. This is you know what that's going to happen, right?
Are you trying to scare me?
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
I'm trying to tell you that this is unlawful, sir. I've been nothing but cordial with you since you came up to me.
Absolutely, except you interfered with my investigation and failed to provide your ID.
Trooper Lavoie was just not willing to listen to anything Sean had to say, as he was anxiously waiting for a supervisor to arrive.
The crime.
Can you articulate
I
to me
did
a
not
crime?
say that there was a crime committed, sir. I tried to identify you to make sure that there was no issue here, and you refused to do that.
If I were you,
then you would not put your hands behind your back.
If I were you, I would invoke your own right to remain silent, sir, because you're just digging yourself deeper in a hole. You just said there's no crime. Come on, man.
Not at this point, there isn't.
There was never. Okay. See, the problem is you think you're above the law, and you think you're above.
Absolutely
you think
not.
you're above a citizen.
You see, now you're projecting your thoughts because I'm in uniform. So you assume because I'm in uniform.
I'm assuming because you put me in cuffs.
Yeah, you're detained. That's 100% right. For failure to comply.
An unlawful detainment. Okay. Is the supervisor is coming?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm sure he's going to explain it to you. I'm sure he is. All right.
The trooper himself accepted that Sean had committed no crime, but despite this, he remained in handcuffs. He clearly needs to get some additional training on the law.
Escalation. If you do a little bit of de-escalation, things might go a little bit better for you and anybody else.
You could have too.
All I did was tell you I want to invoke my right. Is this a supervisor?
No.
Come on, man. Can I get a supervisor here? He's going to explain to you guys to release me immediately. I haven't broken any laws. This is insane. You can't. Just because you have trust issues, that doesn't mean you can put free citizens.
We have trust issues.
You can't put free citizens in handcuffs.
It's the nature of our job.
This is an unlawful detainment. And when the supervisor gets here, he's going to let you guys both know that, and he's going to tell you to release me.
We're going to release you as soon as we're able to do that. I'm not keeping you detained just because I feel like I want to. You understand that, right?
Yeah, no, you want to, because you put the cuffs on me. You definitely did.
While I was here by myself, and you weren't cooperating with me. Yes, you were handcuffed.
I was not aggressive.
No one said you were aggressive.
And all I told you was I'm not providing my deed because I don't have to.
Finally, after waiting for a long, the supervisor did arrive, and before getting a briefing from the state trooper, he went over to talk to Sean, who made sure to narrate the entire incident.
Sergeant Drummond.
Yes.
Sergeant Drummond, I would like to be released immediately from this unlawful detainment. I have not broken any laws. Your trooper did not have any reasonable articulable suspicion to identify me or in any way. I talked to supervisor from the TSA, Brett Kavanaugh. He told me that I have every right to film the security checkpoint. This is a public building. I'm an independent journalist. He's violating my First Amendment right of freedom of press. And like I said, I would like to be released from these handcuffs.
Okay.
And he turned off my phone. I would like to be released from these handcuffs immediately. I have not broken any laws, sir.
Okay. All right, why were you videotaping? Just out of curiosity.
Same thing I told your trooper. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I'm not going to divulge until the story is published. And now I guess the story has changed to an unlawful detainment by your officer, by your trooper, sorry. And like I said, the longer I'm in here, the longer you guys are violating my rights. So I would, as a supervisor, I would advise you to do the right thing here, sir, and have me undetained.
Okay.
Because I have not broken any laws.
The supervisor had much greater knowledge of the law compared to the trooper, and he made sure to release Sean immediately.
You are obligated legally to provide it. I know that you do not, that you need reasonable articulable suspicion.
All right, turn on. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You need reasonable articulable suspicion, and I think I would like to file a formal complaint against this trooper.
Okay.
And I'll be writing a statement to your internal affairs, but I'd like to file a complaint with you as a supervisor.
Well, I will advise that.
Could you do that for me? Could you advise him that that's not the law? That's dangerous.
No. Actually, he had a reason to question you. You chose not to cooperate with him. You became the subject of an investigation. So
I do not have to provide my ID unless he articulates a crime.
Okay.
I'm going near my
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Be careful, man. Come on. What's wrong with you? Come on, man. This is all I'm called for. I don't know. I'll be talking to professional standards since your sergeant doesn't want him to do anything. You need to learn the law.
Don't point. Listen, we're done talking. We're done. Get your stuff. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, sir.
Not even a simple one for afterwards?
Huh?
Not even a simple
No, just let him go.
I didn't break the law.
All right, let's go.
Well, the supervisor did release him from the handcuffs, but didn't say anything to the trooper. Sean really believed that he had been hard done. Therefore, he went over to the Connecticut State Police headquarters to file a complaint against him. The worst was yet to come for Sean as he was confronted by Sergeant Brian Fahey.
Thank you, sir. How you doing, Sergeant?
You're videotaping me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you then. If you want to videotape me, then if you want to talk to me like a man, we can chat.
But what about you guys wear body cameras here? What's the difference?
I don't have a body camera.
I understand that. Can I get your name, Sergeant?
Yeah, Brian Fahey.
Brian Fahey.
Yeah.
So there's a serious civil rights violation going on here. So as I was explaining to your other trooper, I'm a journalist, independent journalist, working on a story.
Okay.
And I was gathering content for that story at the Bradley Airport. TSA became concerned about me filming.
Okay.
A supervisor came over. The first person who was concerned called the supervisor. Supervisor said, "You have every right to film. It's not an issue. I know your rights. You know your rights. Continue what you're doing." One of your troopers out of Bradley Airport, Trooper
How can I help you today with pistol permits? Can I help you today with pistol permits?
The sergeant didn't seem to care about the problem Sean had with the trooper as he kept being rude. However, things were about to get even more difficult.
You can contact our internal affairs department. It's online, or there's a phone number.
But you're a supervisor.
I'm a supervisor in charge of special licensing and firearms. So all these people that are in line in 529 gun dealers in the state of Connecticut, that's what we're dealing with. There's an outlet for you to make your complaint.
There's a civil rights violation.
But there's an outlet for you to make your complaint, and you can make that. We've given you it.
Why are you guys acting like this? I'm trying to make a serious civil
like
rights.
What? I don't know what you. I can't help you with your complaint today. You have your outlet. You can call IA. I can get you the number, or you can go online and make.
This is the headquarters. Can't somebody just come down here and speak to me from
no, because
internal
our
affairs?
Internal affairs division is not here.
I'll be right with you guys.
You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah. There's nothing else obviously you can help me out with at this point.
So you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
Sergeant Fahey had a problem with the auditor videotaping him, and within moments, he did something shocking.
I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone up?
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a busy man.
I am busy.
So you should get to work.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're going to have a problem between you and I.
You're gonna do an interference. His body camera's on. His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't care.
Step back.
Right?
Step back.
This is private property.
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to videotape me and have an attitude with me.
I'll get
But
off
I'm going to tell you what right now, dude. I'm not the one.
All right.
Okay? I gave you the information you needed, and I gave you your outlet. Right? You were giving your outlet. No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face. Is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint. Okay? Okay.
The corrupt sergeant snatched his phone away and pushed him out of the building. Sean was terrified to see the sergeant lose his cool as the officers tried to calm him down.
All right, where's your car at? Where's your car at? I'm gonna go, man. I'm going. All right, no, but where's your car?
Why didn't you know where my car's at? You were about to arrest me, man, for real?
I
Is your body camera on?
Yeah, my body camera is on, buddy. I'm Trooper Costello, 1139.
Costello?
Yep.
Wow.
Listen, with the situation
you were
that
gonna arrest me for real?
We're gonna detain you of what the situation was going on, man.
I'm leaving.
Conversation's
over. Go ahead. I'm leaving. Stop.
Thank you.
Sean went over to file a complaint against the trooper and the sergeant for his conduct. The trooper was found to be acting within the laws, and the sergeant was only suspended for 8 days. However, Sean has filed a civil rights lawsuit against the trooper and the sergeant. It is still under proceeding, and we can only hope that he gets the justice he deserves. Well, these officers certainly acted above the law, but these next cops did something even more shocking. In August 2022, a disabled man was trying to pay for his bicycle at a self-checkout lane in a Target when several police officers approached him.
Go ahead and grab all your money. Let's walk out, okay? Take your money out. Do you want to walk us to walk you out or you want to walk? Go ahead and put your money out there. I'm going to move this bike, okay? You're coming with us, okay? You gotta go. Gotcha. Take your money out. You're coming with us now, okay? So go ahead and grab your money, sir. We'll be walking out, okay? Go ahead and pick your money out. Okay. So we're going to grab your money out for you. Do you want to walk us to walk you out or we're leaving, okay? We're going to pick your money out, okay? You're going to issue this criminal trespass so you can't come back to the city, okay?
The disabled man was just having trouble while paying, but he had the money for his purchase. Instead of helping the poor guy out, the officers proceeded to do the unthinkable.
Go ahead and grab your money, sir. Here's your money. Put it in your pouch. So we're going to grab the money for you, okay? We're leaving, okay? Walk down, okay? And you're going to be identified, okay? You're going to be issued criminal trespass. That's okay. Come back and walk down, okay?
I'm calling
The officers, led by Officer Kenneth Skeens, proceeded to use force against the disabled man. He was soon forced out of the store, and the officers started to question him.
We're not playing with you, man.
calling 911, no.
Try to hit anyone.
I ain't hitting anyone. You're assaulting me.
Alright, you got an ID on you, man?
I'm not giving you any idea.
You don't identify yourself under arrest, okay? That's what it's gonna be.
No, you're not police.
Yes, we are.
I recognize your security.
Don't try to hit anyone, okay?
I ain't hitting
What's your name, man?
anyone.
Sit down.
You're assaulting me.
Alright, you got an ID on you, man?
I'm not giving you any idea.
If you don't identify yourself, you're under arrest, okay? Which is it gonna be?
You're not police.
Yes, we are. We're out here.
No, you're not. You're security.
No, you got your pen and pad?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So what's your name, man?
The poor guy was still thinking that these officers were security guards at the store. At this point, he started dialing 911, hoping that the cops would come and save him. However, he had no idea that he was about to be taken in by the same officers.
Refusing to identify yourself, correct?
Who you calling, man? You ain't even
He's
pressed
calling
call
911. That's what he said anyway. So yeah, just go ahead and put him in handcuffs, because he's refusing to identify himself.
Okay, hold on.
I was just paying. I was just had my stuff locked in my fanny pack, and the security guards came, and I didn't take more time than anyone else. The other ones.
Just as he got on a call, the officers proceeded to do the unthinkable, much to the person's dismay.
So now you're going to be charged, okay, with concealing identity, resisting officers, okay?
No,
And you're going to be trespassed, so you can never come back here again, okay?
Stand
up.
No, that's not right. I was just paying my things. And I didn't know you were police officers.
Yes, we told you that already.
I didn't see your badge.
Okay, well, we told you, right?
You
We all have badges. It's not our fault you didn't look, man.
Security guards say they're police officers all the
We identified
time.
ourselves as Albuquerque Police.
Let's
We
go
had
ahead
a
and get
reason
him
to talk to you.
stood up and search.
The reason to talk to you was they didn't want you in there no more, okay? So we have the reason. We asked you your name. You didn't give us your name. That's
What was the
concealed identity.
reason?
It was later established that the store had called the cops on the poor guy. However, still, the cops should have investigated the issue before passing their judgment.
Sound good?
No, it don't sound
Well, that's what's gonna happen.
good. Hey, don't.
Stand up.
I didn't do nothing.
Come on.
Go ahead and stand up, man. Take a step for me and stand up.
No, because I didn't do nothing. 911, help me, please.
No one's on the phone, man.
I think they're police officers right there.
No,
I didn't see their badge. I didn't know they're police officers. I didn't do nothing.
You got a knife?
I have a knife.
No, you better not take
We're gonna have to get him standing up, though. I'm not gonna
Can you stand up, man? Are you going to work with us at all? Because we got to stand you up. You're under arrest, okay? That's not changing now.
For what?
Concealing identity, resisting officers, okay?
I didn't know you were police officers. How can
I told you.
conceal?
That's your own fault. You didn't listen, okay? I can't help you with that.
He immediately realized his mistake and even told the cops that he was sorry about his behavior. Unfortunately, the officers had no empathy towards him as they proceeded to drag him to their police cruiser.
Can't believe us, doesn't matter.
Like security guards.
Go over here.
No.
Don't resist anymore. Stop.
Just walk, man.
No.
Just walk.
No.
Alright, we got to search you, okay? You got anything on you that's going to poke us, prick us, or hurt us?
Yeah, I got a couple of knives.
You got a couple of knives on you? You got any needles?
You pulled me out. You without even identifying you.
That's
And then
different,
you
sir. We can't separate now. Reference the subject's highway 39.
said later you said you were
All
a
right, sir.
police officer.
Don't make movements, man.
Just hold on to that knife. Yeah, get those bags off you, man, okay?
I can take them off. I'm the only
No,
one
we're
that
not
can take them
untapping
off.
The officers' demeanor at this point was sickening as none of them tried to understand the situation. Shortly after, they started to search him.
Separate your feet. So, let me ask you this. You know we're cops now, right? Do you want to identify yourself?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Do you have an ID anywhere? Where's your ID at?
Yes.
What's your name? Tell me your name. You gonna tell me anything, man?
not till I get a lawyer. Just let me take it off myself, will you please? Will you let me take it off myself? Will you let me take it off myself?
We're gonna get it off. Calm
So
down.
tight. See, I cut it.
I will take it off myself.
You got me? Separate your feet.
It's my money.
That's fine, then clutch in your hand, but stop trying to reach into your pocket.
Cell phone. Other cell phone, huh?
I didn't do nothing.
We told you what's going on. Stop.
I didn't
I'm
know
done
that.
with you.
You
Stop.
didn't explain.
Separate your feet.
You didn't show me your badge.
I didn't have to. We identified ourselves.
You did that.
Well, we are cops, so we are police officers, so.
They kept on searching for him for a good 5 minutes and proceeded to take everything from him, including his money, which he was certainly not willing to give.
But I'm telling you what we gotta say. Alright? You know what I'm saying?
Please, Matthew McManus.
Matthew McManus, that's your name?
So Matthew, here's what you're under arrest for, okay? Concealing identity and resisting evading obstructing officers, okay?
No.
That's what you're under arrest for.
I don't have to. I thought I didn't. I don't have to. So I need to.
So if you could release your money.
Hey,
This is
drop
my
your money.
money.
We're taking it with us.
Drop it, man. It'll be
I
checked
thought
in.
you were security.
Drop the money, man.
Here, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll make sure it goes with all
Drop
your
the money, man.
It's okay. It's going with you. It's going with you.
Everything else in your hands?
We're not gonna steal your money. That's not us. You got bags? Evidence bags for any property? Alright.
The officers then took him inside the police cruiser as he was about to be taken to the police station for a crime he didn't commit.
All I was doing was paying for my things.
Yeah, it was explained to you.
And you had to cut off one of my fanny packs. You know, you saw how hard it is to get my money out. And I was trying to get my money out, and I got it all out. And then you came, and I thought you were a security guard.
Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw cases where police officers were humbled by the people. It's concerning to see citizens having more knowledge about the law than the law enforcement officers themselves. The police departments desperately need to address this issue. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.